on recording. But yeah, so welcome everybody to session 42. This is your end game. The question is, how will it actually end?
In sadness.
In sadness?
Probably in sadness.
Nonsense. It's going to be a happy ending.
See,
We're all going to die.
you all...
With that attitude.
With that attitude, it's almost a certainty. So yeah, very quickly, does anybody remember what happened last time?
We crashed a wedding.
You did crash a wedding.
Yep.
He exploded a wedding.
Yes. You exploded the crashed wedding.
I got to use a bonus that Izzy forgot he gave me.
Yeah. Frickin' fire extinguishing dust.
Let's see. Sakam unleashed the power of the sun with Sunny D, and he impaled Azulon, and he turned to ass. And now he went. Let's see. We kicked his ass.
Mm-hmm.
He fled to crash.
Who has Paku strapped into various contraptions?
And then he
Paku
tripped
strapped
and
into
died.
contraptions, and he said some cryptic nonsense. And that's where we left off.
You're all forgetting the most important part. Then he tripped and died, and then he hit Kresh, who also tripped and died, which means everything is fine.
That's exactly right.
They fell down some stairs.
If someone wants to roll a D100 right now, if you get a 100, I'll just say that happens, and it's game over.
Alright. I'll do that.
Done.
Yeah.
Damn it! I would have rolled it. I would have won.
Well, now we all have to roll to see who to blame.
Yeah, now we have to see who to blame. Everybody roll D100.
Also, Izzy, it should be if we roll a 69, we win. Yeah, that's true.
That's a different kind of ending. 2, 3. Okay. The only person who hasn't rolled is Nara. You know what?
None of us got the 100.
I got it.
You got
95.
rolled the highest.
95.
Wow, 2 of you got 57s and 1 of you got a 58.
We see what the dice like tonight.
Yep. The dice be like, hey there, how you doing?
I mean, it's probably less insane than my D&D game last night. I always roll twice, just because it's set that way, so only some of these counted, but I had, 2 1s, 3 2s, and 4 20s.
You have perpetual advantage and disadvantage. I love it.
I mean,
I've
again,
played
you
that
only pay attention
character.
to the first of the rolls, unless it's relevant, but still.
That is very fair.
I just loved when my Nat 1 beat the enemy's Nat 1 because I had the better modifier.
Gotcha.
2 versus 0. Everyone's rolling great.
Maximum skrills, yo. Maximum skrills.
Max Skrills.
It
All
was
right,
very
so
dumb.
has anybody made a purchase besides red abilities, or I believe Sean, you said you were upgrading one of your dies one size?
Yep.
Instead of upgrading a red ability, I upgraded a die size.
Okay, that's fair. Very fair.
Izzy, are we allowed to buy new powers themselves?
You are allowed to buy one new red ability.
Okay, so not abilities, powers.
No.
Okay.
Also, it wouldn't be... The way you technically do that is you upgrade a D12, and then you just get a D6 as a result. But there is no way to upgrade a D12. It would cost 6 points.
I think I would. I didn't get a chance to say anything. I think I'd like to upgrade one of my red abilities, but I'm not sure which one.
Oh, you need to decide that now before the game officially starts. Upgrading a red ability to yellow is 4 points, so you would have 1 left over.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to have dinner, so I'm trying to feed my child food.
Food.
Well, do you want the take a really big punch plus a major twist, or do you want the ignore all penalties and reactions max plus
That one. I would like that one. Yeah.
Okay, we'll just make... You can roll that in yellow. We will make note of that.
Sure. That sounds good.
Okay, has everybody else spent their points?
I'm gonna spend mine. I'm gonna buy 2 red abilities.
Okay.
You said we can get 2. We can buy more than 1, right?
You may buy more than one. Temporarily upgrade.
I thought buying 2 would cost more points than we currently have available.
Gain a
It's
temporary
2
red
points
ability
per red.
is 2 points.
Yeah, mine red.
Oh,
mine
dang.
red is as cheap as garbage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Izzy,
If I am misreading, I'll have to look in the book later. I'm not sure if these are you're only allowed to get one of these, but it's 2 hero points, and this is end game. So if there's something you guys want, go for it.
I mean, is there anything that we can spend previous hero points on, or are they just wasted now?
Your previous hero point, you have to spend your hero points on something previously at the beginning of each session, so you can just convert those into banked pluses. So +1, +2, +3, or +4.
Yeah.
okay. Izzy, I'm buying Like the Wind and Inspiring Totem.
What is Like the Wind?
That was the shit I was doing with Tropicana last game, where I just negate a hit and take a hinder.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good. Yep, just post what you got in rules. And I guess with that, we will begin. Has anybody not made a decision at this point? Speak now or forever hold your pieces. Anybody? Anybody at all?
No, I think we got it.
Okay. So, as you guys said, last time, for the last 2 sessions, in fact, you've been in the North Pole with the Northern Water Tribe during a Fire Nation occupation. You found out that Prince Azulon was getting married to one of Yira's niece in the palace area at the center of the capital region. You had to go out, find 5 medallions in total to take down a spiritual force field that had been erected around the palace. That way you could gain entry and effectively crash the wedding. Upon doing so, you got into a fight with General Secum, Prince Azulon, and several exosuits that were laying in wait. You guys managed to severely hurt General Secum, who claimed he had grown above the power of a mortal man and was now effectively a god, claiming to be as powerful as the sun. But you promptly whooped his ass, and then he retreated inside, demanding that Director Kresh help him. And at that point, all your allies began coming out of the Oasis area in an attempt to take back the North Pole. However, you didn't let the grass grow under your feet, or the ice melt for that matter. You headed in, following Secum, and what you saw was Director Kresh with these purple tattoos glowing, radiating all over his body. A waterbender in his 20s, hooked up to an X-frame, chained up, slowly being bloodletted. And as the blood was coming out of his body, there was also this golden spirit that was seemingly being ripped out of him. And as you guys approached, Secum looked up at you and demanded Kresh help, and that's when Kresh turned and faced you all for the first time. And we are actually going to be moving maps right away.
Oh boy.
So, everybody, if you would kindly drag yourselves onto the map.
I'm disappointed that Secum's not Kronk, considering Director Kresh's avatar.
Yeah,
No, I can't do that to Kronk.
it's true.
Correct.
That's fair.
You guys are back. Back here, damn you! Alright, let's make everybody grow.
Say, I also doubt Izzy wants to figure out what he's going to do for legendary weapon spinach puffs if it was Kronk.
Muffins. Always muffins.
Rizzik is the muffin.
Rizzik is the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man, we're missing Nara. Can
I
I...
mean, it sounds like Kenzie may not be.
I'm gonna be a couple minutes. Give me like 5 minutes and I can do stuff. So
Okay, well, I will drag yourself on here in the meantime.
thank you.
Okay. So, a couple of things to note about this area. General Secum is here, obviously, as is Director Kresh. Director Crush has got these shadowy tendrils that are spewing off of his back. They seem to be wisping around, almost able to grab things. Off in the corner, you see a complicated contraption with a energy field around it that Paku, the waterbender who you know is the new avatar, is hooked up to. And it also looks like a couple of the tendrils that are flowing off of Kresh are connected to the devices that are zapping Paku of not only his blood, but also his spirit. So, for this game, these two are obviously villains. There may be minions that pop in over the course of this fight. If you all look at the top, that is your combat tracker. You have 6 rounds.
Is the machine targetable and smashable, and what are the rules for it?
So the machine actually is an upgrade for Director Crash. You will have to do a couple of things. You will need several overcomes. I'm not going to tell you the exact number, but I will let you know when the threshold is reached. To break the force field going through it, and then you'll need a few more overcomes to deactivate it. But it does seem as though the machine is feeding more power directly into Kresh.
Cool. That's my target.
Secum is looking...
Probably mine as well.
badly injured. But is still turning to face you guys as Kresh saunters forward with this toothy grin on his face. And that's where we're picking up, as Kresh looks over and says, Secum, I am so disappointed. I give you the power of the god, and you can't even stop these mortals. But maybe they're all just going to be food for the greater world that I will make perfect. Who would like to go first?
Dibs.
Should we wait for Kenzie to get back?
This is last session. We have no time. Kenzie is on phone. Kenzie said she would be here in 5.
I'm waiting for Gav to take over Griffin, and he's not done that yet, so...
Yep. So, if you guys want to pass to Nara, we will then wait. Until then, we can get going.
I want to go first.
Oh, okay.
I also want to go first.
I'm okay not going first.
I think a lot of us have reasons that would want to go, but yeah, you guys can go first.
All right. Also, clarifying thing. There is no more bad luck. Everything that was that happened outside is different from this. This is a completely new zone. This is a completely new scene tracker.
How about Kakan goes first and then Big Law?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Let's see. It's a different scene, so am I not boosted anymore?
You are not boosted anymore. The only one who still has a boost right now is Hotaru, because that is a very special ability, which we will have to deal with after this fight.
Yeah.
Lava plus has been activated 1 time.
Yeah, I think calling that a boost is a bit misleading.
It is.
Yeah.
It counts. Technically.
Here it goes.
So, Kakam, what did you like to do?
All right. Well, I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to. Attack-wise, I'm going to be using the what is it called? The solar flare.
Okay.
So, definitely want to be up front and center.
Gotcha.
And
solar flare is a yellow ability?
yes, it's yellow.
As you reach into yourself and try to find the energy to give a solar flare, you realize you can't. All of you are are treated as though you are still in the green zone.
What?
It requires 3 overcomes to dissipate some of the darkness that Kresh has in the area to mess with all of you. But for now, you are treated as though you are all in the green zone, as far as power and status die.
Is that separate from the machine?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, boy.
Okay, no, I need some questions answered before we decide anything from here. Does that mean that when we shift to yellow, we will still be in yellow? Or will it keep us in green?
When you shift into yellow on the status tracker, you will still have green. Everything.
Okay, so we got to take care of this right the fuck now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, in that case, do I still have my turn, or was that...
No, you still have your turn. I'm just again, because this is Final Boss, as things are occurring that are going to trigger, when you guys would realize that I'm giving you the information at that point and not sooner.
Okay. Gotcha. Then can I use my Principle of Exorcism to overcome?
Sure, you're going to try to banish some of the darkness around?
Yes, I will banish the darkness.
Attack the darkness for massive damage, Kakan. Roll me an overcome.
Alright. I rolled okay. 1 die or all 3 die?
All 3.
No, you have to use max die, that's right.
Yep. So...
I guess self-discipline makes the most sense.
Maybe a good time for collections if necessary too.
Oh, I'm going to be using a boost on this because I have nothing but boost to use. So
fair enough.
I will use a. You know what? Since this seems important, I'm going to use a +4.
Sure.
If you use a +4, you always ensure it bumps up a category.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm using a +4 on this.
All right, roll it.
And I use my max die, so that's a 12.
So that's a 12.
That is a 12. Awesome.
That's 2 successes.
That counts as...
Also, everybody gets a hero point.
Yep. I don't think it's really going to matter this session.
It's another boost.
No, those accumulate
it is useful.
Accumulates at the end of the session. You can't use those this session.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought he was saying he had some special ability to just
No. Yeah, okay.
Nope.
All right, well, 12 either way. So.
All right, well, so
I mean, honestly, I'm probably better off rolling overcomes than attacks, so I can go next.
yeah, why don't let's get rid of this and then we'll do
Yeah.
When do we throw it to villains is, I think, the big question there.
I think we need to get rid of this first, and then we'll throw it to villain.
I think what we do is we get rid of the darkness, someone murders Secum, and then we give it to Crash.
Well,
Yeah.
I can
Okay. So Izzy.
So who has good overcomes?
Han
I was
does.
gonna say I can
overcomes.
I also don't have particularly good attacks, which is the other reason to have me do it. So Izzy, my other question, because this darkness is suppressing us and kind of ruining everything, can I use Principle of Freedom on this?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, I'll pass it over to Han then.
All right. I'm gonna use Air plus Insight. Does that seem reasonable?
That seems reasonable. You are an airbender after
right.
all.
And
Are you going to use a boost, Dan?
I'm gonna spend a +2.
Okay, +2 it is.
Reminder to please update the turn tracker with whoever's gone so far.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 10 then.
A 10. That is a complete success.
Which is enough.
Which is enough. That is 3 successes. So at this point, the darkness is in fact dissipating enough for you guys to gain access to your other abilities.
Great.
But does that mean we count as just yellow now?
Nope, you can use yellow or red.
Cool.
If your health's low enough.
I imagine Crash is going to have the option to put that back up in various ways. So
Probably.
Okay, so I would think it is probably thematically appropriate to give it to Hotaru now.
I'm gonna murder my dad.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you murder your dad.
Okay, Hotaru. You are going to murder your dad.
I'm gonna murder my dad.
Okay.
As I see this, just Hotaru, be careful.
I'm not listening to you. I'm going to use Hell's Heart. I'm gonna spend. I don't really have too many boosts left, but I'll spend one of the few +1s I have.
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna be Lava Bending, Creativity, and my red die status because I am at the top of red.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna collection that 1 to a 12.
Okay.
oh shit!
So, damn.
Hold on. So I haven't spent any collections yet, so I think that's a good one. That's going to be... I have no boosts right now, but that's fine. That's going to be 12, 20...
So 23 plus the 2 from lava bending.
Plus the 1 that I just spent. So it's 26. And I've just picked up Inspiring Totem.
Okay,
So
so I've got... What are you doing using Inspiring Totem for?
Oh, another attack.
Okay, so FYI, he had less than 10 HP left.
I don't care.
So-
I did not know.
I'm aware, but if you want, that second thing, your Inspiring Totem may be used to just double tap.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely double tapping.
Okay. Is anybody attempting to stop Hotaru?
Would we want to potentially wait before we double tap so we can transfer the sun to someone else?
You have to physically stop me.
I mean, I'll do it.
Like, is double tapping just going to insta-kill the sun right now?
It very well might.
Probably.
Find out!
I'm trying to get in the way. I'm trying to get in the way here.
Okay. Would you know that? I will type that to you privately.
I'm going to say someone has to... If you want to stop him from doing that, you better RP or do an action.
Yeah, either the next person who goes has to stop Hotaru, or one of you can spend a reaction to do so.
I need to get the answer from Izzy first to determine whether or not I care.
I am using a reaction to physically interpose myself between Hotaru and Sakam.
Okay,
Yeah.
So...
We need to transfer the sun to someone else first.
Yeah.
And it's my major twist is hitting Kakan.
With your second attack?
No, I have to take a major twist when I use Final Wrath.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me do a quick lookie at the...
If it's all right, I think if it's okay, can the major twist instead of... Because normally I think I would just have the Inspiring Totem do nothing. Can the major twist just be Kakan takes what would have been the Inspiring Totem damage instead?
Kakan, are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay, then that is the cost it is to keep Sekam alive.
I think to be fair, the lava bonus should apply to it though, because I am.
Yes, well, it's applying to all your damage, so yeah.
Yeah, so Kakan, you're going to take 10.
Okay.
I'm going to... Hold on. I can spend a reaction to mitigate some of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No. We knew this was going to happen.
I'm using trade winds. Hold on. Fucking screen went black. Thank you. Now it's back. Okay, you only take 2 of that Kakan.
Great.
So yeah, I just like take a step forward to my father, and I'm just like, this is for everyone. It's for Mom. It's for my brother that you lied to. I hope you burn in whatever hell I send you to. And I make just the ground erupt beneath him, which just sends him roasting on the ground. And I hold the lava up in the air just for a second, and I'm like about to drop it on him when I assume Kakan jumps in the way of the lava.
Yeah, that is exactly right.
All right, so Kakan, I'm going to put you over here by Sekam.
Cool.
And you took the 2 damage?
I did.
All right, Hotaru, who are you going to pass to?
Are we feeling villains at this point, guys? Or does anyone feel they need to go before Crash does something to us?
Yeah, this seems narratively appropriate for Crash to pull some shit.
It does seem narratively appropriate for Crash to pull some shit, yes. So I'm going to pass to Crash.
Okay. Well, first off, let me remove Sekam from the tracker. There we go. Okay. So, as Crash looks around, he's just going to, a smile is just going to, fall away from his face. He's just going to have this look of disgust appear. And he's going to say, no matter how hard I try, mortals always screw up everything. You will not stop me from making the world perfect. And he's going to look around. And I believe the person who is the most chaotic right now in his eyes would be Hotaru.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
All right, so Hotaru, he's going to look at you and just be like, He's going to look at you and say, You have no balance. You're not even striving to be perfect. You're just making a mess of everything. And as he does that, you can like literally see these blackened tendrils kind of reach across the ground and start to like encircle you. And they're going to pull your feet out from under you, causing your face to come smashing down onto the icy floor.
Okay.
Kindly take 6 damage.
I am going to use a reaction and turn that into a hinder.
Onto yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then that is a -2 to you. Also, everybody else, take a -3 hinder. As you see this happen and the entire area darkens.
Hold on one sec. I have actually a rules question for you, Izzy.
Yes.
If I take another reaction to hit him back, does that immediately consume the hinder I just took?
Yes.
Good.
Is he where are the boost and hinder cards?
Oh, apologies.
All right, then yeah, Izzy, I'm gonna negate that. Basically, I'm just pulling up like stone to just block it, so it's like not pulling me down, but it's like weighing me down more. And I just turn one of those stones into lava and just throw it at him.
Sure.
So he is going to take it's a D10. Where is it? There it is. He's going to take. It's up to you. This isn't specifically my lava die. Do I still get the bonus because I'm describing it as lava? Up to you.
Not in this case, unfortunately.
He'll take 6.
Okay, he takes 0.
What?
He has DR.
He has 6 DR?
He has 6 DR tied to the energy field that is currently making him stronger.
Jeeves.
Also, you rolled an 8 there. Whenever any kind of attack would be incoming, Kresh gets a boost equal to the max die. In this case, it's a single die.
Right. Does it affect being a single die?
It it counts as max, mid, and min for this purpose. So
you have not, or I thought with other single die things we haven't counted them for like abilities that way.
For Kresh, he gets it.
Okay.
He is supposed to be a rough.
Is that stupid thing I did last time still in effect?
No, it is not.
Okay.
You are in a new zone. It is a new tracker. Everything has pretty much reset itself.
Just checking.
So.
All right. So I have no hinder on me. Everyone else does.
And
well, that was the thing.
Yep. And let's see. Time to pass it to.
I want to go. I'm here now.
Okay, fine, Nara. Your turn.
I want to use one of my things.
One of your what nows?
I wanna use one of my things and throw the containment probe.
The seeds.
The deck of many bullshit.
You want to use the deck of many bullshit? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you targeting and what are you trying to do exactly?
The containment probes. I'm hoping to like break them somehow.
Okay. Roll me an overcome.
Well, I thought that was okay.
Well, the containment probes to be dealt with need to have overcomes done to them.
Okay. So I'm just rolling my normal stuff, right? Or just a d20? Okay.
What are you justifying?
Hold on, I'm looking at things. And we're in green. Okay. I am going to use my Spirit of Loyalty to Avatar Paku because he is, spirits. I'm now a spirit. I'm going to try to break his ass out, right? Because he's in these things.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. And I'm going to use creativity because I'm using one of my fuck you beats.
Sure. Also, it's yellow because your health is low.
Sweet.
Sure. Roll it.
Roll. Wait. Okay.
So that is a 7, which is a success, but with a minor twist. Unless you want a collection.
I have not used any, so I still have 3, yeah?
Yep.
I'll use one now. I'll make that D10 a 10.
Okay, so that's a 10. That's a total success. You guys have 1 success on the tracker.
Do I get one of my beads or no?
Sure, pull a card, and we'll see how it affects the area.
Here we go.
Can you see that?
Yeah, draw a card.
I did. Can you not see it?
Oh, it was lower than it was. 6.
Sorry.
6 of hearts.
I'm so excited to find out what this bullshit does.
Okay, you pulled out a seed, and it immediately blooms as you hold it near the thing, and it looks like it is a short man. Like, you have a bloom, and for a brief second, a flowery, leafy individual appears in your hand, holding 2 knives up high with a mask covering his face, and then vanishes. You pulled the card of the assassin.
Oh, God.
What does that do?
Doesn't appear to do anything right now.
Oh.
Do I have to, like, tell it to kill something?
Nope. As far as you know, nothing's changed.
This is, if this is corresponding to the deck, I know exactly what it is.
This is bad for us as a
Can you enlighten us? Because I have no idea.
Who would you like to go next, Kenzie? And also, it's not in the deck.
I
Ziggy.
just went.
Okay, it's
Who'd you
not.
like to-
Okay,
Oh,
it's
who
not
do
in the
I
deck,
want to
so-
go next?
No, this is new. Who'd you like to pass to?
I put my prediction in off topic.
Avatar Paku, let him go.
Does he get a turn?
He does not. He is currently linked up.
Well, fuck. Okay.
You have the environment, Rizik, Yura, and Minghua.
Gimme.
I'll do Mingwa then. Yeah.
Let the environment go last. We should be fine.
Okay, Minghua, you're up. What did you like to do?
Goodbye, machine. Principle of the indestructible, it breaks before I do.
All right, Principal the Indestructible. Kindly roll me the Overcome. Any boosts beforehand, or?
I'll throw a +2 into this.
+2? Okay, good.
I believe that turns it into a, wait, no, I'm throwing the +3 so that I cancel the -3.
Okay, yep.
Oh, did I have my -3 on? Did you count that?
I did not count that. Let me look. What did you roll again?
I would have gotten a 11, so the 10, because I used my collection, so it would have been
A 7?
a 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I need to reverse this slightly because
Sorry.
you got a twist, which means 2 things. First
But
off...
that burns that thing for me, yeah?
Yes, it does. It's not there.
Okay.
First things first, Nara, take 6 damage. I'm sorry, take 9 damage because he's currently boosted. Whenever you guys roll a twist when dealing with this device, it backlashes at you with darkness and pulls from Crush's boost pool. So
Is that...
Does this count as an attack?
Does not.
Ew.
Is this a thing that they rolled? Like, can I do this?
I can re-roll that. Actually, I take that
no,
back. This does count as an attack.
Okay, I'm gonna try to protect you.
Okay, Nara, it's now 4 damage.
That's better.
Alright, it's no damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Damn.
And thing is
Thank
done.
you.
All right. And sorry, continue onward.
Thank you.
Yep. Minghua.
I'm gonna collection the 4 into a... the 5 into a 12, so that's a 12 using a principle, so that's 2 successes.
Gotcha. You guys have 3 successes on attempting to break this machine.
Okay. Are we seeing progress yet? Or
There is progress, yes, but you have a bit to go.
Cool. Earn treats. Mid die is used to get another overcome on there.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Still has not broken through the field yet. Who would you like to pass to, Minghua?
I can do overcomes as well.
Rizik then.
All right. Rizik, you're up.
And then I guess Rizik will have to go to the environment.
Yeah.
Yep, so... First off, I have a -3 on me.
You do.
Right?
Yes.
No, I don't.
You're turning it into a +3?
Yep.
Okay.
I am going to be pulling on whatever spirit bullshit he's using for my own spirit bullshit, which I am going to be using my tools of the trade as well. So I'm going to the tools that made. So I'm going to be, since this definitely involves bending and spirit deck, so I am going to be having a +4 on this overcome.
Sure.
Nice.
And so I guess I will be using inventions, otherworldly mythos, and I would be using my health for status, not the green that we're in, right?
Whichever is lower.
Yeah, we overcame the thingy.
Whichever is closer to red.
Yep, so I will be using my health because I'm close to red, then sadly, but still 2d10 from the others. So that's going to be a 13.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, that's
Or
enough.
actually, would a 14 doesn't make any difference, correct? But a 9 would be...
Threshold is 12 plus.
Okay.
So
I'm just thinking, though, of... What is a 9?
9 is a total success.
And a 4 is a success with a minor twist?
Correct.
Yeah, because of the crunch time, I am going to actually use my collection to make that 4 or 10. So it is a. Can I split across the bonuses at all?
You may split them however you choose.
And though I can't retroactively decide to have spent a hero point because I forgot about that.
Nope, you cannot.
Even if I'm applying it to the crunch time.
We're using ability max to perform one basic action using your minted. No, you would have had to declare that ahead of time. Before you have to declare boosts you're spending before you roll the dice.
Okay, so one of them will be a 10 and the other will be a 13.
Okay, he's spending 1 HP. Reroll that.
Oh. Doesn't the...
How does that work with my collection?
It's still going to count for the highest. You will change whatever the new value is.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, look.
it just made it worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if the collection is still counting as I turn the 4 into a 10, that is the exact same roll. Could I have spent the hero point before on this one?
No, because this was just a straight reroll of their previous. It doesn't matter. You got a success beyond wildest things and a total success. So you've gotten 3 successes from this roll.
Yeah, go.
Still not busted, though.
Yeah. No, it is in fact. It looks like this thing is deteriorating slightly. The outer force field is beginning to come down, but Paku is still hooked up to it. It looks like as you are starting to mess with the runes and tamper with the electrical devices that are siphoning power from Avatar Paku and feeding it into Director Kresh, it looks like as you sever this link, he is getting slightly weaker.
Wait, the Avatar is?
Director Kresh.
No, Kresh.
Oh, Christ.
You have downgraded his status die.
Scare me. I'm like, oh god, are we killing him?
No. Also, his DR is reduced slightly.
Nice.
Okay.
Do we keep beating up? Like, is the machine broken, or is it?
It's still pulling some energy out of Paku, but it looks like it has stopped being able to completely pull out the light spirit. It's still trying to sever it. It's just much more damaged. It's not there. There's not as much darkness around it. You may continue to try to damage it further.
I have every intention of smashing this thing until it can't do anything anymore, because I don't want him pulling the spirit out of Paku.
Yep. Okay. So, who would you like to pass to?
Who's left?
Yira and the
environment.
Do the
I
environment.
think I'm doing environment first.
Good choice.
We cannot give Izzy control here, guys.
I am not so cruel. So the environment is going, and as Kresh is looking at you messing with his device, he's like, how dare you? And he is going to, like, stamp his foot on the ground, and all these tendrils of darkness are going to spiderweb out from around him under his foot. And as he does so, this spiderwebbing of darkness seems to eke into the tiles of the floor that you're standing on, making the shadows underneath the benches that much darker, making the little bit of torchlight you guys have to see fully visible in here just begin to flicker and not spread quite as wide. And as he does so, you start to see images, small creatures beginning to stand up out of the darkness.
Oh, just in time to get AoE'd.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Six of these things appear.
Mm-hmm.
You would recognize these things as these are the corrupted white spirits that you guys kept running into early on in game. You know at one point these were human. Yura, it's your turn.
I know at one point they were human. Do we have any idea what is done to help them? I don't think we do.
You and Rizik would be able to figure that out at this point. It's mostly you need to purify them, recenter them, bring them back to having balance.
Which can be done by knocking them unconscious and then, like, healing them after, right?
Could be, yes.
Great, so that's what we're going to go with. Because, yeah, I guess it is time for AoE. Targets are the director and those guys, is that correct? For enemy targets?
Those are all the enemy targets presently in the room.
Okay, and I cannot hit the containment probes or anything like that.
Nope.
-3. So Izzy, I think I'm going to spend just a +1 from my background bonuses. He has a -3 hinder on me, but since this is an AoE, he chooses which target doesn't get hit as hard.
Sure. He's going to choose himself.
Reasonable. Okay, so he's getting smacked for 3 then.
No, he's...
What?
He soaks that.
Sure. The one closest to Ming-Hua is getting hit for an extra 1, so 7 damage, 7 damage to that one, 6 damage to all the others.
All but one of them. Minion rules, right. Okay, these guys... Pop, 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 pop. There is one remaining. And,
right.
And with that, you are all now in yellow. Yura, who's going first?
Ming-Hua, do you want to finish smashing?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. 2 things real quick. Your max die was a 10.
My max die was a 10.
Crush now has a +3 boost. And... where's the other one? Nope.
That wasn't a part of the thing?
No, that was not. That appears to be all of it. Okay. Who are you passing to?
So, Ming-Hua, do you want to continue smashing?
Yes.
Pass to Ming-Hua.
Okay, Ming-Hua will continue to smash.
I'll throw a +2 bonus. No, actually, I'm not going to throw a bonus into this roll. I don't care this one round. The 12 just the D12 just became a 12, so that's 2 successes because it breaks before I do.
Okay, it's still.
Then with earned treats, I'm chucking a hinder at Crash to blow up one of his bonuses.
Ooh, good plan.
Fair enough. Okay. Mid-die.
Because that's just useful.
Sounds good. Okay, you've blown up his bonus. Fair enough. Who are you passing to, Ming-Hua?
Hey, Rizek, want to keep smashing?
Yeah, what is the... What's the current level of this thing?
We currently have 9 overcomes against this thing.
You have 7, and then the first stage was reached. You now have 2 on the next one. I will tell you that much.
Okay, I'll spend a +1, and I will work on this again. So, same overcome.
Sure.
I will take that to the 9 and just have a complete success. A 7 would be a success with a twist, correct?
Yes, 7 would be a success with a twist.
And he automatically boosts whenever I would be hitting him with the damage, correct?
Correct.
I believe he
So
still
I'm
has...
just...
I think he still has another boost on him.
I'm going to hinder him
Okay.
with that. Of just basically throw a seal his way to mess with him.
Sure. What is the hinder? -2?
The hinder would be a 7, so it would be minus...
-2. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nope, all good. Who are you passing to, Rizek? You've gotten another...
You know, he has no boost on him currently, right?
Correct, he does not.
And is he the only enemy in the scene?
There's currently 1 minion left.
Hotaru.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'll pass to Hotaru then, and we can... And then afterwards probably is when should pass back to him.
Okay.
I feel like I need to have a little role play before I take my action.
Oh, right, because you still want to,
Yep.
patricide.
Kakan, move.
Colin just stares off.
I forgot I was muted.
He's just been waxing poetic into nothingness.
Yeah. No, just don't face it. No, I will not.
Kakan, let me finish him. He deserves it.
He does, but not like this.
I just look at him. I look like pure rage for a second. And then I turn to Crash. I'm like, the moment Crash is down, I'm going to incinerate his body. And I think it's time for Crash to have some pain.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lava him.
Sure.
That seems to be the train we're on.
Yep. You're gonna beat him down. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Murder him!
I'll use a +1 on this.
Sure.
And let's roll it. I want to change any of that.
I don't see the ability you're attacking him with.
Oh, sorry. It's Hell's Heart again.
Re-roll that.
Yeah, okay. Sure, even better.
Damn it.
Now I don't have to use... I was debating using a collection. Now I don't have to. Thanks, Izzy.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. Yeah, he's gonna take 26 damage.
Yeah, that is all added together.
And then there's a follow-up attack that will deal 11.
Okay, so 26.
I'm saying them separately because I know he's got his DR.
Yep, and then 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As I'm just like... Just... The earth is literally trying to envelop him.
Yeah.
With lava. What is my... I'm going to let you choose it this time, Izzy. What's my major twist?
Well, before the major twist even happens, he's getting a boost equal to that 10. So +3.
Fine.
And I believe your major twist this time is going to be you're going to be taking damage equal to, because it seems like you don't actually care that much about yourself or anything else since you're so single focused right now. So lose health equal to max plus min. Woof.
Can I roll
he-
defense for that?
I'm going to drop if you do that.
Izzy, I was gonna say.
Can I roll my reaction thing?
Unless you let me use my own reaction to stop it. I don't know if that works, though, because it's... I don't think I was attacked.
Twists aren't usually attacks.
No.
Yeah.
What did
So mine just says if another hero would take damage. Can I use mine?
you may?
I can use
If
may-
it
mine.
does
Oh,
not
all right.
specify an attack at all.
All right, Wex. I'll give you the option of these two. You either take that damage because that's what it says on the twist table, or you lose access to lava bending for the rest of the scene.
Well, taking damage.
Okay.
Well, wait, can I use my thing?
What's your thing?
You don't want to use your thing.
He didn't roll a die pool. This is just a major twist from
Yeah, I can use mine.
Okay. Roll.
Thank you, Han.
I'm gonna collection that. I've got a couple.
God damn.
Okay. So yeah, you take 4 damage then.
4, yes. Okay, did he look like he at least took damage?
Oh, he took damage from that one. Yes. You have changed what he wants to do now.
Excellent. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Bad for you.
I have a suggestion. Who do we have? Okay, so out of the people we have left, who is hitting Kresh and who is trying to break the thing?
I can do either.
All right.
I think the
so
dedicated, like Rizek and I are currently the dedicated thing breakers. I think everyone else is more flex.
Okay. Because I can blow up his bonus pool exactly once. So I
Is he
need
gonna
to
get
find
it
enough.
back?
Dan,
I mean, he can.
let's wait till he I know the ability you have. Let's wait till he hinders us again.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Because then we can do that and wipe that slate clean.
Okay. Anyhow, let's. Okay. I mean, I'll probably go with team break the containment thing if it becomes my turn. But again, I don't know who's going next.
All right. So it's Hotaru's choice. Who are you passing to, Hotaru?
I was thinking the environment, guys. What do you think?
Sure. Sounds reasonable.
Let's pass the environment.
Okay. Environment goes. From the darkness, you guys just feel waves of energy. It's like it's cold, like void of any life, and it's literally a wind that just cuts through each of you. Everybody, please take 3 damage.
I'm going to just turn that into a -1.
Sure.
That's the environment.
That's the environment.
Everybody gets a -1, or just for you?
It's 3 damage, or you, yeah. Just
Everybody takes the 3 damage. Hotaru's protecting herself by turning it into a -1.
That makes sense.
You know, I'm going to use my defense just because I think I'm slightly.
Sure. Roll it, roll it, roll it. 3. You take no damage.
And I get a +1
Yep.
next turn.
Give yourself a +1 card. All right. Environment is going to pass it to Crash.
Wrong. How do I get this back in the deck? There we go.
You can right-click it and do remove, like that.
Sorry.
It's okay. All right.
But does that mean that it's gone from the deck it was drawn from? Because that could be a problem.
No, it's not. It auto refills.
How do I give this to myself?
Just drag it over your name.
That wasn't working.
I'm just remembering.
There we go.
Okay. So Crash, let's see. The two biggest problems right now are Hotaru and Minghua. Was originally going to be Minghua and Rizik. But, yeah. So, yeah, he's going to reach out with these two blacked gloves hands, and they are just going to form these giant shadows that are going to stretch out and grab both of you in these giant fists. Think like what the Green Lantern can do, except made entirely of shadows, and as it grabs hold of you guys and squeezes, you can literally feel the warmth being sucked out of your bodies.
Okay. What's the effect?
Both of you are taking 3 damage. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Does he have a boost? He has a boost. Let's see. Who wants to... I'm going to say odds Minghua, evens Hotaru. Han, roll me a die. Odds Minghua, evens Hotaru. Odds Minghua. Minghua, you're taking the 6 damage. Hotaru...
Anyone have a defend?
I will just step in the way of that if I can to reaction defend with Nebulous.
I mean, you may reaction defend.
Sure. Unless anyone has an ability to do this, because I don't.
I do.
Are there any
Defend the
minions that are still left?
Yes.
There is one minion nearby, yes.
Throw it at him!
Oh, then I will use. What is it? Oh, wait, hold on. Would you enter the yellow or red zone to taking this if you took this damage?
Already in red.
Oh, then I'll use atomic backlash.
Print it, please. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that ability. It's always like weirdly...
Yeah, I literally can only use it when there's a minion nearby.
Yep,
so.
alright, roll absorption. There's 6 damage going at Minghua.
Okay, and you know what? Just because I gotta burn through them all, I'll use a plus... Oh wait, I still have the hindrance actually, don't I?
Yes, you do.
So I'll use a +3 to negate that.
Okay, so you're looking for just straight absorption. Let's see what we get.
Yep. Single die.
Honestly, less lower roll might be better.
That's fine.
Jeez. Defending.
What damage?
Then redirect any remaining... Okay, so the minion takes no damage. Minghua takes no damage.
How much damage do I take, Izzy?
You take 3.
I'm going to make another -1.
Okay. Also, because you actually took this damage, you are still engulfed in Kresh's giant hand. You either need to make a multiple overcomes to escape this, or you may take a hindrance right now.
Me?
No, Hotaru.
I didn't take the damage.
You did take the damage.
I didn't take any damage.
You converted the damage, which means you took an effect.
You took an effect.
You still took the effect of the ability.
Okay, I'll take a hinder.
Okay.
How much?
-4.
Fine.
Also, print that ability that you're using.
It's like the wind.
Yeah, print it.
I don't have it on my sheet. It's the one I just bought.
Okay.
It's under
I'll find it for you, Izzy.
Yeah.
material powers.
Yeah. Passing to Han.
Okay. I guess I can just help with the overcomes.
Sure. Join Team Smashy Smash.
All right. I'm gonna go with combat meditation.
Sure.
So it's gonna be air plus insight plus red. I'm gonna throw a +4 at this.
Woof. Okay, you really want to succeed.
So it is. I didn't roll any doubles, and it's max plus. Is it max plus min or max plus min? Max plus min. So 10 plus 4 is a 14.
Did you have a hinder on you?
I did have that hinder, which is what
a minus.
How much was it?
-3.
Okay, so it's an 11. Then.
It's an 11. Okay, and that brings it up to 4, and that is enough to break the second level of this thing, downgrading Kresh's overall status die once again. Effectively, you have severed the connection of the darkness between these two pylons and Kresh. So he is overall weaker right now, and as he turns and looks at you as like the remaining energy kind of evaporates from him. One thing you guys are immediately noticing from this, as he turns and looks at you with these goggled eyes, and the goggles, gleaming in what little light there is here, are just going to crack. What you have done is you have lowered his defense and his status die. But in a sense, you've also made him slightly more feral, because now there is a complete imbalance in him. He's no longer connected to light to offset the darkness he has.
All good.
So, he's easier to hit, he's probably easier to take down, but he can hit more of you now.
Okay. Out of curiosity, is there still machine to keep smashing if we choose?
There is... No. I mean, if you wish to keep smashing, you can, but there's nothing further... No advantage you will get from continuing to do so.
Got it. Okay. Well...
So it's time to fuck up Kresh more, or...
Oh, yeah.
Time to unload on him.
Yep.
Time to swerve him a few things if you catch my drift, Nora.
All right.
All right. So, Han, who are you passing to?
Let's give it to Yira.
Okay, Yira, you're up.
All right, Izzy. A question before action.
Mm-hmm.
Is it at all possible to save or draw out the sun's energy from Sekhem?
This is going to be an extended overcome action if you want to do that.
Isn't this going to be similar to what's necessary with the ocean spirit, like the kind of thing that isn't going to happen in combat time?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Okay, never mind. This is the reason I was asking, is it possible? And the answer sounds like no.
The answer of, in this case, is it possible? Yes, because Sekhem is a viable target from anybody, allies or enemies, for double tap death.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to try to negate that, you can try to draw the sun out of him. But you have to have another host immediately available. And this will take several rounds.
He likes it.
Wants to be gloriously incandescent.
I feel like this is the type of thing where Yura would not care whether or not it would hurt her so long as it saves the sun.
Okay.
Yeah, Yer would be decent vote for that.
Alright, so if you...
I think it's just because Yura decides to do.
Yeah. Up to you, Yura, what are you doing? If you want to start doing that, you...
Look, right now, he has... His big barrier is down, and honestly... My thing is AoE damage, not single target damage. I'm going to try and save the sun.
Okay, make me an overcome, please.
Sure. Hey, Izzy, does Principle of Fire work?
Yes, absolutely.
Does
Great.
Principle of Fire work on the sun? I'm not sure.
I mean, it's mostly hydrogen.
Yeah. It's true. Nuclear would probably work better, but, you know, we make do with what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm spending a +4.
Sure.
Let's see if I need to bonus that up further. That's 11's not enough for double success.
Nope, you need a 12 for that.
Rolling. There we go.
Reroll that.
He made it worse! / better for me. So that's a 13.
Okay, you have 2 successes to get there. That is not enough. You are starting the process.
Yeah. Guys, let's make sure we pass to the minion before we end our turn, too.
Who would you like to pass to, Yura?
Connor, are you going to throw an AoE, or are you going to do single... I think you should probably do single target, unless you want to heal.
No, I'd like to heal, so I'd like to do some AoE. Yeah.
Hold on, how many people?
All right, I'll throw to Kakan first.
Oh, that might just kill it.
What's that?
That's the reason why I'm throwing to Kakan before the minion.
Kakan?
Yep. So, going to use a. I'll just use a +1 for this one. For an AoE.
Mm-hmm.
For Crack and the minions.
Okay.
And we're in yellow now.
Yeah, but
I'm in yellow now.
Yeah, I don't think you've hit red quite yet.
Great. So that would make it a 3. Awesome.
This is why buying reliability matters.
Apparently so. Well, then I guess that's 3 damage to Crash and the minion and myself. So
3 damage to all 3 of you?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, let's see if the minion survives. It does, just barely, but it still downgrades. So it's now at that. Crash takes 1 damage, and he gets boosted by that much.
Rude.
And, yep, you heal yourself.
Ready.
Who would you like to pass to, Kakan?
We probably should give it to the minion so Izzy doesn't have turn control.
Yeah, minion sounds good.
But okay, well then he's just gonna give it to the environment, and then I guess I go after that.
Environment already went.
Environment already went. It goes straight to you after.
Okay.
Let's see. This thing is not smart, but Kakan did just hit it. So Kakan, you're the one who it's attacking.
Okay.
2 damage.
Cool.
Comes at you with these shadowy claws, jumps into the air, and just like thwack thwack. If only you remembered to guard with your keyblade.
I'll protect Kakan.
Okay.
Kakan, you take no damage.
Is it costing you HP to do all these extra reactions?
No, you only take extra damage if you do 2 reactions in the same turn.
It is the single most broken ability in the game.
I'm being very judicious about this.
My turn?
Your turn, Nara.
Okay, I want to hit Crash.
Okay, what are you hitting him with?
I'm debating if I want to do Here's Bazu or if I want to do Fuck You.
Your choice.
I don't think we want a major twist right now. So I'm going to do this one.
Okay.
And I need to use...
Oh, nice.
I'll do that one.
Mm-hmm. Right in the nads.
Red. And I'm going to add my +1.
Sure. +1.
That.
Who is
What?
this?
I
There is a
am
noise.
going to collection my 12th. So...
Okay. So you're hitting Crash for 13.
14. Because I'm adding my +1.
14. Okay. You hit hard. So he's going to get another +4 out of this.
Okay.
Because that's an innate. And...
Wait. Is that's not a defend action?
It's not a defend, not a reaction.
Okay.
That is an innate.
Fine.
Okay.
He's got a lot of nice bonuses building up on him.
Early.
Okay. Funny about that.
That's fine. We'll just make sure that whoever can blow them up goes before he does.
Yep.
Probably a smart decision.
We have control of turn order.
Yep.
I can only do one at a time. I no longer have to blow up everything on someone.
I think Khan can do all of them.
All right.
Okay.
Next round.
I
Nara,
guess-
Nara, who are you passing to?
Kakan should go first then.
As I say, if we're gonna hit him really fucking hard, I can just take his bonuses at the very end of the cycle.
Okay, so but Kakan can get rid of them first, right?
We don't need to get rid of them yet.
don't
Can
need
you
to
blow
do
up his bonus?
I feel like even if we hit him super hard, we're not killing him in one cycle.
No, we're not gonna.
No. That's why I'm
Wrong.
saying at the end of the cycle, I can take his bonuses away.
If we want to give it to Kakan, Kakan could heal up and finish the minion off. And Crash.
Yeah, and then we wouldn't have to worry about the minion.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, so let's do that.
All right. I'll use another +1.
Sure.
And hopefully this time is a little better. That is better. So that's a 9 then?
9 damage. Who are you targeting with the 9? Crash?
Melee. So Crash, the minion, and myself.
Yeah, but who's getting the 9 and the other 2 are getting the 8? You can only put a bonus
right.
to one thing.
I'll say Crash gets the 9.
Okay. Delicious, delicious bonuses.
They aren't gonna matter, is he?
We hope.
We hope.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. So who's left?
I mean, we're
It's the Volter again. I guess. I guess Yura.
Sure. I think I'm going to second verse, same as the first 4. Continue trying to save the sun.
Sure. Roll it.
Principal fire again, spending a +4 again.
Sure, sure.
That gets me to 12.
Okay.
Two.
That's 2 more successes.
So are you just like channeling the sun into yourself?
Really, I'm trying to get the energy out of Secum. Yura cares less about where it winds up going, but currently, yes.
Okay, you have 2 more successes on that. Who you pass it to?
Alright. Alright, let's see here. If Han's gonna finish the cycle, we probably want 1 or 2 attacks for it, so Hotari.
Okay, I do have a lot of penalties on me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I feel like even with that, you are probably our single largest hitter.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll do it.
Oh, I mean, actually, wait, how many penalties do you have?
3.
Never mind, Pastonara.
Yeah.
Why me?
Why not you?
Because you also hit very hard.
Yep.
Alright, Kenzie, what you got?
I guess I'm just gonna do my fuck you thing again. That seems to be my best thing, unless... I'm guessing nobody wants a major twist.
That would probably be very bad.
Probably.
Yeah, this is not
What
a good
I
time for
thought.
that.
I'm going to keep doing them.
Probably not good if we have multiple people doing them. Actually, you know what? I'm also gonna do this.
Sure.
Because fuck it. So I'm going to do my thing again, and I'm going to throw out a card. That's pretty good.
Good roll.
Okay, hold on a minute. Queen of Clubs.
How many more of these do I have?
Doesn't look like the bag ever lessens.
Oh my god, can I do multiple on a turn then?
Of course it doesn't.
If you want.
Hell yeah. God.
Sounds like a...
Okay. Okay. Oh, end it 2?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me find the 2.
I love it. The anticipation is what kills me for these.
You know, thinking about it, I'm really glad Delibird never wound up with the bag of beans, because Delibird would have just seen it as cool, a never-ending snack bag.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Alright, and that is the 2 of spades, eh?
Yes.
2 of... Kenzie, come with me.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Okay.
Kenzie!
Hi.
So you just pulled the 2 of spades.
What did I do?
The 2 of spades is balance.
Okay.
So you've been very loyal to your party, right?
I think so.
Yep. Not anymore.
Oh no.
You're horny as fuck. You're all of Bazu's worst impulses right now.
Oh no. Okay, so but like I'm not turning on them, right?
I mean, kind of. If they do not meet your primal instincts, yeah, you are.
So my primal instincts right now are horniness and what?
Giggity, horniness, lust.
That's it. Lust. Okay,
lust, and if they do not reciprocate, then yeah, they then become an enemy. Have fun.
How am I gonna play that? Oh no.
It is the single most broken ability in the entire system.
Yes.
Wait, what's the other one do then?
Okay. Oh, I'll still let the punch connect. For let's see.
No, you told me what the 2 does. What's the queen do?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay. Who's nearest to me right now? Kakan is nearest to me right now?
Yeah, Kakan is standing right next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go like kind of slink up to Kakan and start like rubbing up and down his body.
What?
What?
I'm so sorry.
Kakan is
because spirit of loyalty, but also spirit of promiscuity.
Sean
I
got
bet
it
this
in
is
one.
the bead that was drawn instead.
Can I tell them? Is he, or should I not say anything?
I think it flipped what spirit she is of.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Sean got it in one. Good job. I'm just gonna be like, my eyes are just glazed the fuck over, and I'm just like staring at Kakan and like staring up at him.
Oh god. Kakan is very uncomfortable. He is going to.
I'm still like what 10? How the fuck old am I?
Yeah, but you've got cat ears now, so it's okay.
9 at best.
It's fine. I'm a cat girl.
Also, you
That's
can for how many
still
years?
terrible.
That's still bad.
This is yep.
This
Can I like?
Oh god.
Can I like do the? I don't know. Can I do like the chop on the back of the neck to knock her unconscious thing?
if you can get rid of 10 of her HP, yes, you may, but it has to be your turn to do it.
Fuck. All right. Well, then can I at least do the thing where since she's a child and I am a full-grown man, can I at least like do the thing where like I can just put a hand on her head and keep her permanently at arm's length?
Yes, that you can do.
Okay,
I'm
great.
so sorry, Ziggy. You were closest.
Can I ask Rizik to roll like a knowledge check for me?
What are you asking for?
What happens if I tap her with Bazu's knuckles right now? And
God.
activate the effect?
Please no, she's 10.
This is not the time for these
I'm
experiments.
asking if doubling up will cancel it out.
I don't think that's how
I'm
it
pretty
works.
sure doubling up will not cancel out, but you know what? I can try and fix this on my turn.
Please.
This would have been so much worse if I was actually using the original deck.
Why? What?
You pulled balance.
Isn't that change alignment?
That's usually change alignment. Yes.
Alignment's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why suddenly I'm horny as hell.
Alignment as a hardcore rule concept is dumb. Alignment as a loose method of determining how your character's decision-making works, that has some more merit.
And I'm just gonna throw this out there, Ziggy. You went with a really buff fucking avatar for this.
Yeah, you're still 10.
Mm-hmm.
But she could fit her entire hand between your abs if she wiggles.
Nope. No.
No, oh god.
Not allowed, Lizzie.
Who are you passing to, Nara?
You're going to jail.
Jail. To Dad, because Dad's gonna protect my virtue. No, Dad needs to go last. No, not Dad. Sorry. Fuck. Minghua. Minghua will protect my virtue.
Oh, this is the wrong.
From myself.
I
stand
lost
by when I put it
everything.
off topic.
Meanwhile has already gone this turn.
Isn't even the wrong.
No, I haven't.
No,
I just got moved down.
I just
Oh,
dragged.
okay.
Go horny. How did you find that so fast?
I typed in horny jail at gift search.
Yeah,
What is that thing?
it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Mingwa, what are you doing?
I just want to know that I'm just like fucking rub it like gyrating on Kakan's leg. Just
Still
'cause I
holding
can.
you at arm's length.
My eyes just glaze the hell over.
Yeah,
No, your eyes have never looked more alive.
absolutely not. Stop it.
Fox eyes.
No.
Literally, not figuratively.
Hey, Kakan, you want to take another turn?
Can somebody deal with this first?
I'll deal with it on my turn.
So can Rizik
Oh
go?
yes, Uncle Rizik, come closer. We can involve you in this as well.
Please, can it be Rizik's turn? Please let it be Rizik's turn.
Nope!
Okay.
No.
Promise you it was past 2.
Mingwa, alright, let's see. Push another hero using this.
Yes, bring Uncle Rizik to me. I definitely want to be surrounded by all of these hot guys.
You're 10!
Combination talk you up and also point and laugh, so I'm using banter.
Okay, so
Well, sorry about the 4 damage, but enjoy the boost.
Who?
Kakan
Kakan.
plus 3 boost.
Which
Kakan
becomes a
another
plus
action.
4 boost because
Which
of
beco-
Kakan.
Yeah, and take 4 damage. And
Okay.
then you may... And then you act next in the turn order.
Great. Well, that actually, brings me back down to yellow again, which is perfect.
Oh, do you want to take Kakan, do you want to take the damage?
Yeah,
Sounds
no,
like
I want to. Yes, I would like to take the damage. Yes.
Okay, well, we're
Oh,
already,
excellent.
we're already
It's not damage, it's loss of health. Very specifically.
oh,
Yeah.
You can't stop this.
Yep,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Like, no, I want to take it. Though. It's like it brings me exactly down to yellow, which means I can use my AoEs again. So.
Alright.
I'm back. My internet had a
You're
stroke.
in yellow no matter what right now.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So
Either way, it's fine.
what are you doing, Kakan?
Boy, that's a good question. Still got this real uncomfortable situation going.
Start rubbing my head against your hand and like, yeah, this is great. Is this how you want to do it?
You're still 10. All right.
Why?
See. You know what? Just because I'll say that I can do. There's only Crush that's a target right now, right?
Yeah, presently.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm going to use Controlled Explosion instead, just because I haven't done it in a while.
Sure. Control that explosion. Control that explosion. You've got a plus 4 to it.
Where's Wash when we need him for this shit?
Into Crush.
Kill him.
Okay. Well, with the plus 4, that makes it a 7. You know what? No. You know what? I'll just use a collection on this. So 11 plus 4, so that'll be 15.
15 damage?
Yeah.
Woof.
I admit, I'm getting a little nervous about just how many bonuses are building up on him, and I kinda want Khan to go now.
I think it's time to wipe
On
out.
next is a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because it wouldn't surprise me if there's a you activated my trap card. I have N bonuses, therefore F you.
Yeah, that could happen. All right. Well, Han, your turn.
Time for me to blow it up.
Yes, please.
Actually, hold on 1 second.
Oh, boy.
Did you guys actually hit this threshold?
I don't know.
Did we drop him to red?
Oh no. Did you drop him to... You did! You dropped him to yellow. He gets a reaction.
Uh-oh.
Does he have reactions left, or does he just get to break that rule?
Well,
Yeah, he has reactions left.
this is a threshold.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. He has 5 boosts on him.
Oh God.
So let's see. The plus 4s are going to go at... Well, we're going to say Nara and Yira. The plus 3 will go at Kakan, and the 2 plus 1s will go at Rizik and Mingwa.
Wait, how much am I taking?
Just remember the boost that I just told you guys.
You said +3 for me?
Yep.
Yeah, +4 for you.
Oof. Oh, that he rolled a 9. So 9 plus whatever I just told you guys coming at all of you.
So I take 12. Ow.
I am taking 11 damage
Taking
because I haven't got my reaction back.
I think I have to hit the deck here.
Who needs the defense? Who needs?
Me.
I could use it just because.
I think everyone but Yura and Kakan.
Yeah.
I straight up need it because I go down
Alright,
otherwise.
I do too.
I'll throw mine.
I'll be at
Nara.
1 without it.
I'll throw mine at Mingwa.
Can I do my reaction to re-roll it?
If you want, sure.
Ooh, yeah, do that.
Yeah, you actually do that before we do anything else.
Okay, so I go down to 9 health.
Sure. Okay, that is 6 damage plus whatever I told you all.
Much better.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
still gonna die.
I'm still gonna defend Nara with mine.
Sure. So roll it.
And I'll defend Mingwa with mine.
Thank you.
Okay, so Nara 3 plus whatever I told you.
I'm gonna collection that. So Nara, you take. So that goes to a 10.
Do I need
Okay, so I take none.
Okay.
Laura, do I need to collection that, or are you still up?
I'll still be up at that point.
Okay, I'm not gonna burn my collection.
Okay, Han, you are
My
correct.
reaction finally came in handy. Christ.
Han, your collection, you are out of collections. According to my notes. You've used your third and final collection.
That sounds right.
Okay.
And Izzy, I'm gonna burn my.
Oh wait, shit! This isn't an attack. Never mind.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn Izzy. I'm gonna burn another reaction to You said 6 damage.
6 damage plus whatever I said otherwise.
You never gave me a plus.
I thought I gave you a +1.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought.
The plus ones came to Mingwa and Rizek.
Yeah.
Who didn't get a bonus on them?
I didn't get targeted.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, you're still taking the 3, or I'm sorry, the 6.
Okay, you did not make that clear.
Okay, sorry. Everybody was taking. He was using the boosts on different people because he wasn't going to stack them all.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just die then because I already used my reaction because you didn't make that clear.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna reaction to defend Han.
okay. Apologies. I will specify more clearly next time.
Is this like Shadow? What is the description of this attack, Izzy?
What is happening is after you have beaten him down, a large portion of the shadow is just kind of blending in through the spider web that he has made across the floor, and just tendrils of darkness are whipping out wildly and attacking all of you. You guys have gotten him into yellow. Is what?
Okay.
But this doesn't count as an attack, right?
This does not count as an attack for purposes of anything else. This is
Han by just burning through the bottom of the tendril that's going to hit him instead. Oh, crap. Wrong roll. Sorry.
1 die, please.
Yep.
If he does that,
I'll respond to +1. You're taking 6 right now?
Yeah, and I have 3 health.
I'm gonna spend a 3 on this.
Sure.
You take nothing.
Okay. Honestly, if he does anything similar to that when he hits red, we basically can't win this.
I mean, depending on what happens with the sun, it might wind up being Kakan and I blast him, but Hotaru still has 5 invulnerabilities minimum.
More than that.
You are minimum 5 invulnerabilities.
On 1 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so, who was the person who just went?
Kakan.
Kakan. Alright, Kakan, who are you passing to now?
He burned the thing. I kind of think.
Yeah, he did actually just burn all the boosts.
I don't think we should just let him go.
Are we sure that's not going to result in him AoEing and killing everyone?
Well, he's got to go at some point, and if we keep attacking him, he's going to boost up again.
I was thinking more depending on what Rizek wants to do, because Rizek usually boosts people or hinders people.
Yeah, but
I need a decision now. Who's going?
if you throw to me, I will hinder him, I guess.
That's fair.
But
Kakan, your choice. Need a decision right now.
Yeah, just hinder and pass.
Fine, sure. Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Okay, so Who are you passing to? Rizik? Or...
Yeah, Rizik.
Okay.
Okay, I'm basically going to try to metal bin like shackles with seals onto him to restrict his ability to act. If I use this to give myself a boost from the mid die, can I spend that on the hinder action?
You may not, because it triggers after the fact, so you'd have a boost on your next action.
Okay. I am going to spend, I think, my remaining +4 on this, because I want to make this a persistent one, to fuck him up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to turn that 1 into a 10, so that way I get a 12.
Okay. You're giving him a persistent -4.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Good turn.
I think we should give it to him.
Chance we're gonna get.
Yeah, and let's pass to him, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, first thing that happens, he has an innate that triggers. It doesn't get rid of your hinder, but it's not going to be persistent.
Oh.
Yeah. He's all about manipulating bonuses on himself. So he has a -4 to the next attack, but it's going to go away after that. Next up. And that. He is going to attack... Who's the biggest problem?
That is a very interesting question.
Yeah.
Does Izzy know the answer to that?
Well, out of character, I know what you guys do. In character, I'm trying to think what his... Kakan has been hitting him for the most damage. So, Kakan, I believe it's coming at you. He is going to deal you 9 damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, -4.
So 5.
5 damage. And then everybody is taking a -3 hinder.
Myself included?
Everybody included.
Okay.
I'm going to use my reaction to attack him.
Okay.
I deal him 0 damage and burn every single hinder on me.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty good.
Actually, no. You're dealing him how much damage?
Nothing. I had a lot of hinders.
Who applied those hinders? You did?
He did.
He did? He's not going to apply... He will apply...
Wait. He gets to...
Yes, the person who applies the hinder always chooses where it goes. This isn't like Pokemon.
Ow.
Yeah. So if you're just doing this to burn all of them, he's going to keep 1 hinder on you for, I'm assuming he's got a -2 on you?
He just gave me a -3 as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a -1, -1, -4, -2, -3.
I'll apply both of the -1s to this. And
Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Yep.
that is how it works. Whoever applied the reason we shortcut this usually because it takes a lot of time, because if someone else gives you a boost, they're the ones who are supposed to determine where it applies to and not the person it's on. It's weird, it's dumb, but for hinders, especially when it's hero versus villain, it makes sense, which is why I always ask you guys, do you want the hinder on his attack or on something else?
That's why I've been asking Izzy where he wants it whenever I do AoEs.
Right, but you can just decide not to use it at all.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Can I, because I forgot to check if other party members had hinders, have blown up or turn one of those hinders away?
Sure, you may do that.
Okay, because, yeah, I will turn the largest hinder on Hotaru to bonus.
Okay, and that will just knock out the next nearest one.
So does it knock out the -1, or will it knock out a -3 sitting?
It'll knock out a -3.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, he's going to take 8 damage.
Yep.
And I have a single -2 left sitting on me.
Yep.
Okay, that could be way worse.
Yep.
Yeah, bonus manipulating jackass.
Yep, that's the point. Okay. He is going to pass it to you, Hotaru.
I mean, I'm gonna nuke him again.
Please do.
Okay. You making me re-roll?
Print the ability, please.
Okay. It's all of them.
Oh, it's all of them?
Yeah, it's all of them.
Yeah, re-roll that.
Okay.
He will take a damage happily.
Thanks, Izzy.
Man, that has yet to actually benefit him.
Yeah, it really hasn't.
Izzy's mostly been using it when it's statistically less likely to benefit him.
Let's make it even better. I really want to hurt some things this turn. We're using my second collection to boost that to a 12.
So it's all 3 dice?
It's all 3 dice.
So that's 28.
30. Yeah. No, it's 30 because it's lava.
Yup.
Though it is 28 because I had I assume he's applying the penalty to me now, is he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so it's a 28 total.
And he has his DR still.
Okay, 28. Oh, and then an additional 12.
So twice there. Son of a bitch! Hold on a minute.
What, did we dunk him down into red already?
You dunked him into red.
Oh no!
Congrats.
For this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
2 boosts on him right now.
What's the major twist before the dunk?
I don't know. Anyone have any good ideas for a major twist here that aren't just damage?
Lava thing activates again?
I feel like Hotaru should have some problem emotionally from this, but I'm not sure what it is.
For some reason, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I have a twist idea.
I've got a perfect twist for this for you.
Is it damage?
No.
Okay. As long as it isn't damage or death.
Well, it's not damage and... Oh, that's disappointing. Well, I don't want to be a douchebag, but at the same time, I was going to say it makes the most sense thematically.
Okay.
I was going to say you lose access to your creativity die. If you want to keep using Hell's Heart, I will allow you to roll Child of Two Nations with it.
Okay, I think that's actually pretty reasonable. I'll lose access. Yeah,
you are literally just a cold... You're almost like a machine at this point. You just don't give a shit. Yeah, your emotional state is in tatters. You have lost creativity.
No, I accept that. No creativity for the rest of the fight. That works.
No creativity until the rest of the scene, which is not the fight. There's a difference. Are you accepting that?
Yeah, I still think that's worth accepting at the moment.
Okay. So. Okay. This is 8 incoming damage with a +4 going at Yira and a +3 going at Nara.
Sorry, how much is coming at me?
+3.
8 plus... Okay. Yeah. +3, and then the base value is 8 for everyone.
And can I re-roll that?
You may re-roll that.
I cannot defend because I'm out of reactions.
Wait, 8 damage is coming at everyone?
8 damage. You guys dunked him into red. He had the same ability weighting. I can re-roll if you guys want, because Nara has said
I will apply the -4 to the damage coming at me. Moi.
Hold on. Was that an 8?
Is it worth it? Is it worth it to re-roll that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on 1 second. Rizik, I was applying the -4 to his attack to Hotaru previously, because I assumed you were doing that because you said you wanted to use it. If that's not the case, Hotaru needs to take an additional 4 damage.
Never mind, then we'll do that way. Sorry, I missed that.
Okay, let's re-roll.
I forgot that you made it no longer persistent.
Yeah, that's the killer.
Reroll, please.
Okay.
This is probably worth.
Hopefully it's less.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. He rolled 2 11s.
Oh no.
So how much damage is coming
Can I
out?
do it again?
Let me. Do you? Is that a reaction?
Yeah.
You only have
I
one.
think
You only have
11 takes out everyone but Hotaru.
I mean, I'm hitting the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
also
I'm hitting the deck. now.
You
plus
can't,
3,
Kenzie. This was your one reaction.
Yeah.
right, then
I
I'm
also
going
cannot
down.
hit the deck.
I'll protect Kenzie.
Yeah. Okay. Who here has a reaction left? Rizzo?
I do, and
I'm
I'm
hitting
using
the
it to defend.
Okay. Yeah. Print your reactions now if you're using it. Otherwise, if you're hitting the deck, put a little orange icon on your character, please.
Can we hit the deck without a reaction?
Hitting the deck is a reaction.
Then yeah.
Both of us don't have it from last time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just dead.
How much damage
Yeah.
was coming in?
11.
11 to everybody with a +4 to Yura and a +3 to Nara.
Which,
Okay,
Yeah.
I spent it plus 3, 7, 8.
How is the damage manifesting?
This is shadows. This would count as energy for you.
Okay.
Hey, what type of
Oh
bonus is
shit!
a plus
I should be
is
at
an
higher
8?
HP because I was just assuming that none of this was anything I could defend against.
Give yourself +6 HP then, because you've been hit at least 3 times.
Okay. It sounds like I need to defend Nara. Is that correct?
I think you need to defend everybody. You have to pick and choose who's not going
I mean,
down.
hey, everyone, I think the question is, put a red symbol on yourself if you're about to die and can't react.
Yeah.
Me. Yeah.
Is this going to kill you?
Can I use?
Th- th-
This will knock everybody out. It will not double tap you guys, for point of reference. You guys still will have access to your out abilities if it goes to you. If it comes back to Crash and he chooses to double tap, that's a problem.
Nick, you have no reactions?
I have no reactions because I saved Han last.
I have to save you then.
Question. What type of bonus does an 8 give, and what type of bonus does a 4 give?
An 8 gives a +3, a 4 gives a +2.
Okay, because forgot to build up from last time, and building up from this one. So, okay.
I think I've got to save Yura. I'm sorry, Nara.
That's fine.
Yura's pulling in the sun.
That's fine.
Okay, Nick, is 7 enough for you to live?
Yeah, 7's enough. I was exactly dead.
Okay, then yeah, I defend you for 7, and I
All
save
right, and I guess I go down to 0 and I get my out ability.
Yep, when it's your turn, you will get your out ability. Nara, you go unconscious. Your form as Nara fizzles, and... Oh, wait! Kenzie, read your sheet. You have a red ability for this scenario, if you want to do that. I forgot.
I would like to do that.
I forgot I gave that to you.
That's why I was... Oh, because that's not my out ability. I kept thinking that this is my out ability,
No.
and I don't know why.
Okay, when you would be reduced to 0 HP, you may choose to roll a single status die, and that health, it becomes health -1. Till the end of the scene, you may only use red abilities, and you must use one red A ability, meaning action, each turn. Any red A ability that targets a single creature instead hits X targets, and X is the value of the status die rolled. You may not target the same creature more than once.
Not more than once.
That is probably
In general?
on Mara's next turn.
Yeah, that's... Oof. That'll
Roll your status die, Kenzie.
Okay, what's my status die?
What is your
So
red?
my 10?
Color.
Yeah, is that a 10? Let's see.
Kenzie's
Yep.
already gone, so we can knock out Kenzie again.
Yeah.
Am I still horny?
Yes.
Yup.
Okay, we really need to knock out Kenzie.
I
God
forgot
damn
that because I had too much to fix that because there was other stuff going on.
Yeah. Hold on, I need to reload the page because it just blipped for me. Kenzie, what did you roll?
A 5.
Okay, so
So that's
Kenzie...
a 4.
No,
right?
you're at 5 HP.
I thought it was...
Oh, no, that's right. You're,
health
at,
minus 1.
you're
Yeah.
at 4 HP. Whenever you attack someone, you must choose 5 targets. 5 different targets.
Guys, we really need to knock out Kenzie.
Also, if you go out after using this ability, you do not get your out ability. Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Everybody else, sorry, resolving
Always
that.
those 5, it's not roll per turn.
She gets 5 targets for 2 of her A abilities on her turn.
Okay.
It's a weird thing I gave her. A couple of people got weird powers instead of ability score boosts and whatnot. Okay. Dealing with everybody else, Hotaru, you saved Yira. Are you helping anybody else with defense?
I can't.
Okay.
I can still limit it to one reaction. That reaction can only be used once per turn.
Okay, fair. Minghua, did you defend yourself?
Yep, and I took the remaining damage, so I do need a minor twist.
You do need a minor twist. Okay. Minor twist list. Minghua, I'm going to say anything you use, any of your power dice, so your... because this is hitting you and like you're just barely scraping by, I'm going to say your strength and speed die are reduced by 1 for the remainder of the scene. Does this seem fair?
That seems completely fair. Thank you.
Okay. Done with Minghua. I'm going to take off the things. Rizik, you completely blocked yours?
No, I took a bit of damage, but I marked that already.
Okay. Kakan, did you take damage?
I hit the deck.
You hit the deck? Okay. What did you roll?
Oh, right. I actually need to roll that.
How are you defending yourself against the 11 that's coming at you?
Basically, I'm gonna try and use nuclear to just try and dissipate it.
Okay, roll me a single nuclear die.
Nope. Yeah. Can I use a collection on that?
You may. You still have...
Alright, I will use my last collection to turn that into a 12.
Sure, you take no damage from that then.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take a minor twist, though.
You do have to take a minor twist. Ziggy, I'm going to offer you the same one I just gave Minghua. Your Infernal and Nuclear are going to downgrade by 1 die size. Does this seem fair?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Han, how about you? Did we deal with you?
As far as I know, I'm out.
Okay. You can still use your out ability on your turn, but unfortunately, you all look over...
I have a question.
Yes.
So I have to hit 5 people. Can
Yes.
I hit people that are down?
No. Well, if you want to
Don't fucking double tap us, Nora.
if you want to kill someone,
Well, if I have to hit 5 people,
you have to hit exactly 5. You may hit yourself.
can I hit General Sakam?
Yeah, but it's on you. It's not now. It's when you take an action.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, no. You can hit General Sakam. You can hit Paku. You can hit Koresh.
Okay.
By the way, Paku also counts as KO'd at this point and easily double tapped.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not... Is he down? Like, so if I hit him 1 time, that's the double tap?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I remember who did. I think it was Hotaru's turn. I'm assuming you're going to make the environment go next, or do you want Han to go next?
I feel like give Han his
I'm not giving you control of the...
Yeah, never mind.
We're so close to killing them.
You are like in spitting distance. Okay. Environment goes. Okay. As the entire area pulses with shadow energy. 5 of these guys. No, that's stupid. Why am I doing that? I'm not doing that. That just gives Nora more targets.
Yes.
But don't you want to watch?
No. Hell with that. Everybody take a -2 hinder if you're still up.
Sure.
Even me?
Yes, even you.
Boo.
I can't keep that there until my turn. I have to have it eat a bonus now, right?
No. No, you can leave it there, because I'm telling you when that -2 is going to apply. If it applies to the same roll, they eat each other.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, it's... Okay, with that, I pass to Han.
Does Crush even have any boosts on him?
Yes, he does. Actually, wait a minute, let me look. No, he just used those in that burst AoE. He has no boosts on him.
Okay, he takes a -3 then, I guess.
Woof. If you wanted to, you still could spend hero point boosts even from out if you want. Just so you know.
Well, I already rolled it, so...
Okay. He has a -3 on him now. Good to know. Alright, Han, you're in control of the initiative order. Who's up?
Is anyone capable of boosting me before I go?
I was debating healing myself, and I can use Inspiring Totem to boost you before you go.
Yeah, because I'm going to hit him as hard as I can
That makes
on my
sense.
turn.
Give it to Yura then.
Okay, so
Okay,
Yura, you're up.
I wish I could still try and help the sun more, but I think I have to hit Crash.
Okay.
And myself.
Okay.
But first off, that -3 on me becomes a +3.
Grant the ability. Did you take what I think you have?
You also took that ability.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
Nick, are you AoEing?
I think I have to AoE this so I can heal myself.
Nick, do you want to consider knocking Nara out?
Why? I just want to fuck a con.
Absolutely not.
Oh my god.
So the problem that we run
Absolutely
into is that if Nara attacks, we lose.
Can I tell Nara's become completely unhinged?
I've been actively trying to hump Kakan's
No,
leg for a
no,
little bit
not
now.
that. New ability.
I have a orange cloak of glowing energy around me that is clearly hostile.
She's Naruto with 3 tails out of control.
Last time this happened, she broke the jars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Roll it.
Yeah. Last time this happened, Nara broke the fucking jars.
Why would
Meaning
I'm
Nara
only
using
10.
this was pointless because now she just doesn't have an out ability.
Mm-hmm.
I got to use it finally.
Alright, so I'm also going to spend a second +3 on that.
Sure.
Pretty solid roll.
Nice.
Okay, so where are the threes going? The pluses.
Okay, Rizik, how much of a boost do you need?
Whatever can give me because I'm going to be throwing it into damage at him.
Mid-die boost to 11 does not upgrade to a +4.
It does not.
No.
Okay, in which case the boosts are going to go into hurting Crash and healing me.
Okay. How much damage to Crash?
Crash is currently taking 11 damage. But first I'm going to heal myself. I'm healing myself first, Izzy.
Okay, and he gets a +3.
I wish there was a way I could do that otherwise, but yeah, he's taking that, and Rizik's getting a +3.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
Crash. Oh wait, actually, Izzy, Crash is also getting hindered -2 because I'm in red.
Minus what?
-2.
Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. He's at a -2. Hinder solo. Alright, who are you passing to? And
Pass to me. Pass to me.
Nara, you're out. You're taking the damage and you're out.
sorry, Kenzie. Your fox coat fades, and you just look like a kitsune lying across the floor.
Pass to me and we'll see how hard I can hurt him.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
So, alright, also, I'm turning that -2 on me into a +2, by the way.
Sure.
Does he drop my damage by 2 to him because he had the ability to?
Yes.
Okay.
I already
Which
took that into
means
account.
Okay.
These are my boosts plus a +2, which I'll grab in a sec right now. When the deck lets me... No, stop deck. Bad. That's not what I wanted. The deck is like when I'm hovering it over, then the choose disappears,
okay.
and I can't get it.
You have
Yeah,
you have an
whatever.
11. You have an 11. I got it.
Okay. So I am doing that. I have a +11. I have the +1 because I'm going using my tools for a +12, and I'm out of hero points, so just with that, and this is what I'm going to do of basically, I am also going to be pulling with metal bending any of the spirit metal in the area I can.
Okay.
Oh,
And
dang.
I am going to tell Kresh that he is not the spirit of progress and perfection, he is stagnation. In all honesty, the fact that he is the one that is supposed to be representing invention is disappointing because he seems more to me as the spirit of good enough, I give up.
Wow, he's just gonna snarl at you and look at you and say, "How dare you! You wouldn't know perfection if you saw it. The new world will be a world of order, where chaos is pushed to one side, and no one needs want for anything. Where spirits and mortals stand on a level playing field, and you are not as puny and pitiful as all have known you to be for centuries."
Your world would be one of stagnation and a vision that only you think is correct, and only because you gave up on trying. And then I am pincushing him, which is going to be 8, 11, 14, plus 12, 26 damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so his DR reduces that by 2, because he presently has that. But he only had 16 HP left.
Nice.
Congratulations, guys.
And then Rizek said, invent this motherfucker.
Plus 24. You guys overkilled him by 8 points, dealing him a total of 143 damage.
Wow.
Dang.
So happy that and I can die in peace knowing that this horrible person is dead.
Okay.
Oh, no. You're getting woken back up.
Yeah.
The very first thing I'm going to do is look over to everyone else and say, I can't let go of the sun right now. Make sure Nora and Han are fine.
Big walls on.
Important question. Will I still be horny?
I have a question. Are we still in combat time?
You are.
And that makes a difference.
Yeah.
So Nara and Han, you guys are... Well, Han at least. Nara, you're kind of out cold. You're, like, very delirious. You're not horny anymore, but, like, you can still speak and say things, but you can't do anything. Han, you are conscious enough to look around, but your body is failing you. Like, you can talk, but you can't really walk by yourself at this point. Think like Krillin crawling to himself after, like, they broke his back before he got a sensu bean from DBZ.
Yep.
Which time?
Yes. So, you guys have a couple of things that you need to answer right now while we are still in combat time. First things first, Avatar Paku is sitting over in the corner. He's bleeding out still. It looks like there is a spirit of light that has been mostly pulled out of his body, but neither are separating nor remerging at this point. Director Kresh is currently KO'd, and likewise, it seems like his form is in flux. Like there are these tendrils of darkness just kind of snaking off of him, radiating just like darkness, and every time one of these tendrils touches you, you just start to shiver. Sekam is also there, unconscious. So, with that being said, I'm going to continue going in turn order for now because you haven't quite hit there. Anybody who has not gone yet, meaning not Yura or Rizek, what would you guys like to do?
I have a question for Yura. Will this kill him, what you're doing?
It definitely can.
Will it?
I will make sure that it will. But I'm not going to hurt the spirit of the sun before that's safe.
I breathe in. I don't nod, but I just turn away from you. Like, I stare at his body for a second and turn away. I'm going to walk over to Kakan and look at Kresh and be like, he's a monster, but I think you deserve it if you want it. What do you want to do with him?
He is a monster. And he was corrupted to be one, whether he willed it or not. And I'm going to step over to Kresh.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try and use my Avatar of Inheritance powers to try and purify him.
Ooh.
Given the chaos spirit, I'm
Yeah.
not sure this will fully work, but
Okay.
it's interesting.
Okay. I will allow that, but before you do that, you recognize that there is an external force inside of him that is causing the problem.
Can I use Principle of the Exorcism to try and cleanse that?
You can definitely attempt to pull it out, yes.
Okay.
Roll it.
All right. All right, perfect. I have exactly 2 +4s left. So I'll use 1 on the Overcome and 1 to try and cleanse Crush.
Okay, I'm going to say just the Overcome first to pull this thing out, and then we'll deal with that next.
Of course. Right. So, Avatar. Self-discipline, I guess it doesn't matter. Red, not that it matters. We have the +4. Glaven! That's a 9?
You said Principle of Exorcism, that's a 10.
You're right. Yes, thank you. 10.
That completely succeeds.
Woo!
So, this appears as you pull it out. Vatu, the Spirit of Darkness, you're slowly pulling him out.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, this tiny, weak Spirit of Darkness is just looking at you and just saying, now what, mortal? I'm a progenitor. You get rid of me, you get rid of everything around you.
Have we met this spirit?
You have not, but you've read about
No,
this one.
We read about him, yeah.
We ran into the area he was sealed.
Yeah.
Or they were sealed. They are important to remain existing.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I'll just kind of look at him, this diminished form, with really no small. I mean, anger, but yes, but also no small amount of pity. I'm from the Fire Nation, Spirit. I know more than most. The power of unbridled chaos. And I also know the life it brings to the world. I hope one day that you'll be able to use that for better things. And can I just, like, banish him to the spirit world?
He's going to look at you and say, are you going to free me?
What does that even entail?
Literally doing what you're saying right now.
Oh, I mean, will it send him back to the spirit realm?
You definitely can do that.
Our children just bind
But he'll
him
be
with-
free, not sealed away like he was before.
Yeah, he will be free.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys have enough spirit knowledge that I will let you guys know. But from all the stuff you've read, Avatar lore is every 1,000 years the Spirit of Darkness and the Spirit of Light do battle, and whichever one wins determines the fate of the world, both worlds, the mortal world and the spirit world, for the next millennia.
Right.
Usually the other one then, after being destroyed, has to slowly grow back, yin and yang, from inside the other. But you know from this past cycle that Vatu was sealed away in the Tree of Time.
Right.
Now, if you wish to... You do not have the means to destroy him.
No.
Period,
Yeah.
full stop. If
Yeah,
you wish to seal him, you need to find a host.
Can I have him?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
You already have a spirit, Nara.
What? I would just Izzy from Spirit. What influence would he have on any various host?
That's a good question.
Oh, is it just the Dark Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the willpower of the host. That he will have corrupting influence and some darkness, obviously, but if the person is strong of will, they can keep that at bay.
I can try to hold him back.
Can I? Okay. Can I order?
Mingwall's going to raise an eyebrow, say Rizek is more similar to Crest than he's comfortable with, and he's actually going to volunteer himself.
Yura, who's holding the sun but has been with, would also say, I think I can handle this, and you can also seal me away afterward.
Absolutely.
Mingwall just says no.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely not.
Okay.
You're already being the sun.
Oh, but we can have a Dark Sun!
All right.
I passed out, I'm sorry.
Someone
Let's
else
discuss.
should hold the sun.
Okay.
Dad.
Okay. Okay,
No,
so
yeah,
first off,
I think you
Shove
make
it
a
in
good
Han.
son.
He can't resist right now.
right? Can I order of operations this? So currently the spirit is outside of Kresh. Yes.
Yes.
Can I purify Kresh first before I decide what to do with Vatu?
There's something that's going to happen before that, but you don't have to decide this round. You can wait a bit to do it. There are several spirits you guys need to decide what to do with before the end of game. So you can hold off on that and wait till next round.
I mean, so the reason I bring it up is if I am able to purify Kresh first, then I'm going to try and put Vatu in myself.
Okay.
Ooh,
So-
dark pecan, even sexier.
So, okay.
I'm half an avatar. I might as well complete the thing.
Well, I was going to give you the other half of mine. I was going to suggest you take the other half of mine.
Yeah.
Wait, you're half avatar too?
They both
Yeah,
Me and Kakan
we were both
of,
candidates for
inherited.
Avatar of
I was
Inheritance.
almost going to suggest that Kakan is the better parts of the Fire Nation and should take the sun.
Okay, so while I'm going to let you all talk about this for a few minutes. Hotaru, where are you wandering off to? While this is...
I think I'm gonna go to a corner and just start breaking down and crying. to be
Okay,
honest.
okay, Han, you can look over and you can see Hotaru breaking down crying in a corner.
All of because their rage is basically washing away, and it's just, everything is hitting me, everything I've just done, all like my rage and fury, and I'm just exhausted and upset and like angry, but in a terrified, like broken down way.
Also, Hotaru,
Yeah.
because this is your time of reflection and your time of emotion, it is in fact time for you to pay the piper.
Okay. What is it?
So yeah, as the darkness is fading all around you, the portals are closing that was opened up by Kresh using Vatu's power. And you go and cry in the corner, and you just realize how horrible all that rage and hatred made you feel. You just hear a voice coming up from one of the portals open nearby you, and said, "I knew you were one who had such rage, such hatred, such emotion."
This Ko.
Yeah.
Ko just manifesting out right now.
Ko is popping the top part of his carapace through this portal.
I hope someone else can see this.
Mingwad, can I just say Mingwad notices it and just kind of like freezes?
Sure.
Do we notice, Izzy?
I'm going to say someone make me an awareness check, Minghua, to see if you notice, because you have not gone yet this round. So
I'm
I
trying to
will.
remember.
Can we say that if I fail, then I notice but cannot meaningfully do anything about it?
Yeah, we will. We will. Well, let's see what you roll, and we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have one collection left. Let me check my tracker.
I do.
Would you like to use it? You will get a 6.
I think I'm stuck just watching this.
Yep. Okay. So, Lex.
I just look up. There's no fear, just exhaustion and kind of a strange acceptance. I'm like, you've been watching me then?
I didn't need to watch you. I've been able to feel your anger. Little piece of me has just been staying inside you this whole time, feeling your rage and hate, making me strong. And Ko is going to blink, and you're going to see Kono's face appear on the insectoid body and say, "Don't worry, dearie. It won't hurt. You won't even remember the sensation."
Does what is the conditions for Ko taking faces?
In this game or in this universe?
I guess right now.
The conditions for Ko, as far as this game is concerned, is you've hit the threshold value of what Ko is a spirit of.
So I have
you're kind of drained at this point, but this was the ... at the end of that permanent 2 damage ability. Yes.
I have 1 collection left.
You have 1 collection left. Okay.
I'm going to modify the scene.
Sure. What would you like to do? I know what I think thematically happens, and I think you would be happy with this outcome.
I would like my face not to be taken.
You would like your face not to be taken.
Can I spend a collection to notice Ko? And get a reaction?
I'm going to let Wex handle this one.
I'm going to spend a collection, and this is going to modify my mental state.
Okay.
I'm just going to be like... I just think for a second. I'm like... If... That's it, isn't it? I'm just becoming like you?
No, you're not becoming like me. You've become like him. Gesturing at your father across the room.
Oh. And I look at him and look at Ko, and I'm just like... You're right. God, you're right. No. And I just stare Ko straight in the face. No, I'm not gonna... That's not gonna happen. I can't let that happen. I may have done a lot of monstrous things. I may feel like a monster in my heart, but I will not become him. And I will not let you claim that part of me either. I'm gonna own it. I did it. But I'm not gonna surrender that to you. If nothing else. Feel this is I've taken at least from him my father was a lot of things, but he didn't give up. And he didn't let anything stop him. If I let you take my face now, if I become like him, then he's won, you've won. I'm not going to let that happen.
All right.
So be gone.
Ko is going to look at
me.
Ko is going to look at you and say, "Very well. You can keep your face. But I am taking something." And 1 tendril is just going to caress the side of your cheek and down to your chin. So, Wex, I want you to think about this. What is Ko taking from you? Is it a level of your bending? Is it the memories of someone close to you? Or is it, well, effectively the childhood that you know you lost? Your choice. I want you to think on it. Something will be taken. And then Ko will sink back down into a portal and disappear.
I think I have it.
Okay, what are you giving up?
I was taking my joy of creativity.
And an artist you shall be no more. And with that, Ko sinks away into a portal.
You silly belly.
Let's just stand up and give one last shuddering cry, wipe the tears from my eyes, and head back to the group.
All right.
My shudder bellies.
All right. So, with that, we are out of combat time. As you guys manage to decide what's going on with the spirits, you'll hear cheering from outside. The Northern Water Tribe, with the Red Lotus and several others of your allies, Earthbenders, Waterbenders, even the select few Airbenders that managed to, survive, like Shibu, have managed to pretty much topple the Fire Nation insurrection in the North Pole, and the Northern Water Tribe has reclaimed their home. With all that being said, you guys now have some very important decisions to make. You have multiple spirits without hosts that have in some way been forced to or have taken on mortal forms that cannot return back to being just pure spirits. These include Vatu, the spirit of darkness. This includes Sol, the spirit of the sun. This includes Father Glowworm, who would need to be recombined into a single mortal form. This includes La, the spirit of the ocean. This may also include Rava, the spirit of light, who is half pulled out of Avatar Paku. And while you can try to reinsert it, there's no guarantee he will survive. There are also other spirits floating around. You know currently where the moon spirit is.
Can we just get a quick list of these written down?
Sure.
I feel like a list of spirits would be very helpful for this.
Sure. I will put these in world building.
Appreciate it.
Because I think we need to make some choices between ourselves and NPCs.
This is actually an important question. Could a mortal with a spirit in them even be sealed in the Tree of Time?
Yes.
Okay. So that is an option.
There is.
You're gonna seal me in a tree?
No, we'd be sealing Yira in a tree.
Oh, okay.
Also,
would be against that.
I would as well. The alternative, though, is that we do create a Dark Avatar cycle via Mingwa. Because that's going to happen.
I mean,
but
damn,
how would that work? 'Cause Mingwan's
Rizik
not
has
a
no
bender.
vote of confidence on that. Wow.
I used to be a lion turtle, so.
So Mimwa does have energy bending.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it is mostly a question of, like, there would be a Dark Avatar cycle with the Darkness Spirit basically no matter what.
Yeah, and Nick, I'm sorry, but multiple party members are like dead set against Yira for a variety.
Oh no, she would be arguing very hard for just let the past and what happened die with me and seal me in the tree with the Darkness Spirit.
Yeah, no.
Not happy with that plan.
No. Like I said, if anyone, I'm going with either myself or Mingwa. Either one.
I'm actually along with Yira. I'm like, Yira, enough.
I would strongly
You'll-
prefer Mingwa over
You.
Yeah.
Stop with this martyr complex. Stop trying to prove or make up for whatever you've done. Just look how far that almost took me. Just think how much you can just do just being you.
Mingwa's just gonna smile and say, "And hey, if you become the son, Fire Nation royalty really can't argue with anything you advise."
Khan, you the son because he's the better parts of it.
I guess that makes Rizek fatherhood.
Well, can discuss real quick first, because my argument... Can people hear me?
Yep,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Okay. Gara, you do know you have dealt with some of the worst things with the Fire Nation, but you also know where that path can lead, how to avoid that, and you've been trying to avoid to make amends. I don't necessarily agree with how, because I believe, like Hotaru, you need to take a path where you survive, and that you are going to do far more good sticking around, helping, teaching others the correct ways, than sacrificing yourself. There's enough... You say several times that there's already too much blood on your hands. Do not add yourself to them. I would say, and then in relation to the various other spirits that we're trying to say were to go, I'm going to mention the fact of, like, before I joined with the Era, before I left the Fire Nation, I saw exactly how dark things could get with the Fire Nation, with its order, with its chasing of order, with its strict idea of this is exactly what it should be. I think that we do need some chaos in the world, but we need to make sure we never go down those dark paths again. The world needs to move forward and improve, but it can't be so blindsided and so set that it never looks back or or stops to reevaluate or think of how they should be going forward.
There's a lot of text chat right now.
Yeah, which is
We'll address
basically would be it would be Rizik's arguments for: does Spirit need a host, or do we think Spirit does Progress need a host, or do we think when Progress is purified it will be perfectly fine?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to add that one to the list.
He's on the list.
Which
Well,
would
he's on
be
my list, not Izzy's list.
Yeah.
which would be Rizik's arguments for either taking either the Darkness Spirit or the Progress Spirit on himself, of the thing of wanting to make that we never go back down those same paths again.
Rizik would be a better spirit of progress than anyone else I can imagine.
I have a
Agreed.
suggestion.
I'm inclined to agree that, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's the thing, though. Do we have to create so many avatars, though? I mean, I think because of these special circumstances with Vatu and Rava, obviously we have to deal with that.
Is
And the
Progress...
ocean.
La will die if we don't transfuse it, but the others, could we not just purify them and send them back to the spirit world?
Father Glowworm does not have a form anymore, and you have two halves of him, so...
Father Glowworm needs a host.
Yeah.
The Moon and Progress do not necessarily need a host then, is he?
The Moon is presently inside of your friend Caden, having been linked to his mortality. So you can try removing it from him and putting it somewhere else, or you can leave it inside of him. That's up to you guys.
Really talk
So
to
the
him
moon
about it,
sounds
see what
fine.
he wants.
I don't have
Is
a
the
strong
ocean
issue-
going to be... Is the ocean and Progress going to be fine if we just purify them and send them back? Or are they...
The
or
ocean
do
is
they need...
actively dying and needs a host.
Yeah, the ocean.
Okay.
The ocean needs a host.
I was vaguely thinking of suggesting Arashi for that.
Yeah. Krieger. Krieger's physical form, but to do what he did, needed to become mortal. So yes, he also needs it. Everybody on this list, with the exception of the Moon, needs a host.
And the Moon's already in a host.
The Moon is already in a host. Yes.
Okay, we need...
So I would say, unless Caden has strong objections to having Twee, probably best to just leave that be.
Yeah.
I think that's something where we talk to Caden about it, like, really in depth, and let him have agency in what happens.
Yeah.
Stressing.
I feel like Vatu, Rava, and Krieger and... Oh, wait, Izzy, don't we also need the Sun on this list?
I didn't put Soul on, damn it.
All right, so
Actually...
I have a suggestion for Rava. Let's restore Aang.
Can we even do that?
Yeah, how long has Aang been dead now?
Aang's alive.
Aang's not
the
dead.
Sun Master.
The problem is that is Aang fucked up as a host beyond repair? Because
See, I looked at his chi pathways. Is he fucked up as a host beyond repair?
He's not fucked up beyond repair.
I mean,
It's
I still
possible,
say give it to Han due to proximity, because we clearly need to deal with this now.
Yeah.
could be-
And
that is
also
true.
just shits and giggles, let's make the Avatar an airbender.
Right,
Yeah.
but we also need to make sure that we have enough people that can do this.
Yeah. I will tell you
Still
guys
do.
this as the footnotes. Caden's fine with staying as the Moon. It's really a question of if you guys want to keep him as that.
Just let Caden stay in the
If
Moon.
Caden's happy with it,
Caden
I think
can
we
be
leave
the
that
Moon.
be.
Caden
Yeah.
in the Moon.
Okay.
He seems like an okay dude.
Izzy, as a question for convenience of us expressing opinions over a limited time window, can we get a post of them in separate lines so we can add reactions to who individual characters think ought to get something?
Sure.
So, like, just one line for each spirit that we absolutely have to find a host.
Okay. I mean, I think the most important one is Spirit of Darkness. What do we do with that? Like, we gotta figure that one out.
is that you edited Soul into a different line that already exists. Oh, never mind.
Like I guess everyone here is a potential host, right?
Everyone here is a potential host, except for Nara, unless you remove the spirit of
we're not going to do that.
Loyalty from Nara.
Yeah, we're not
I like my spirit. Leave me alone.
Yeah, we don't need to fuck with Nara's situation.
I mean, and where do we send Darkness?
I still think it's Mingwa.
What's that?
I agree with the Mingwa line of reasoning, especially with the energy bending. Obviously, yes, that can be a potentially dangerous tool, but at the same time, that could be something Mingwa can use to develop means of pacifying Vatu.
It is definitely a potential ticking time bomb, but I don't think we have any options that aren't.
Yeah, I think I agree. It's
Right,
Mingwa.
we're gonna have multiple, like, we could have potentially multiple heads of state among other people and other, like, there's a lot of power and influence and unique things between us. I think Mingwa is probably the one with the stuff that can best maybe deal with Vatu's particular brand of bullshit.
And that's kind of my thinking.
Yeah, all right. I agree with that. So Mingwa with Vatu.
Apparently.
Okay, let's move down the list then. Does Rizek get Krieger and
Well, are we doing? Should we go from Vatu to Rava? Just go in order of importance.
I think
Yeah.
limited though. He can only be in either like Rizek or Kakan.
Rizek, Kakan, and Han are all viable options.
Oh, Han's an option?
Do we have a list of people who aren't viable options for any given one of these?
I will let you know as you guys talk about them individually.
I mean, it's probably simple list to just make it, especially if we want to give Sun to Kakan, we may just want to reunify it with Rizek.
Well, I thought we were thinking had some other ideas. Can we go through the order of list in terms of importance?
Sure. So Rava would be next.
So Rava is next, the Spirit of Light. Do we just want to reconnect to Paku, or are we worried Paku wouldn't survive this and we want to give it to someone else?
I think Dan made a really good point with that, where if we do reconnect and Paku dies, then we have, a baby child avatar. Like, yes, the cycle's unbroken, but we have a brand new untrained avatar versus an active avatar of darkness, and that has some risk involved.
I think
So
the best avatar, like light avatar.
do we want to give that back to the Nahitu, the previous avatar who was Aang before he traded face, or do we want to then give that to someone like Han?
I'm not opposed to giving it back to Aang. My concern with that is mostly Ko.
My concern is that a lot of his pathways are damaged.
Yes, there is also that. So we would have a severely handicapped avatar versus, again, potential risks of an avatar of darkness.
And this is not an argument Yura would make, but the argument would be it probably ought to be either her or Han as well-trained benders of elements that exist in the avatar. This is an out-of-character argument that someone else might.
Yeah. Out of character, interesting. Not one Mingwa would make, but interesting.
Interesting. I think I'd lean Han of the two.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So Han would not actively suggest that. I also would not object too hard if it came down to that.
Yeah, I think
If it came down to him?
Yeah, I'd say I would be okay with it given the circumstances.
Yep.
Yeah. If we're worried about Paku, my first thought would be just give it back to Paku, but if we think Paku is going to die if we do this,
Izzy has
or is
straight up
likely
warned
to
us
die.
that he might not.
Yeah, I would. Let's not take the risk.
I would then transfer to Han.
Yeah, sorry, Paku, but
Okay. FYI, I'm just going to say it now before in game. Han, you're taking Rava, and Mingwa is taking Vatu.
Yeah.
sounds like.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys set on those two? Yes or no?
I'd say Minghua, we're locked in. Rava is very likely, but not 100%.
I need to know these two first before you guys determine those.
Fair.
As I said, this is an out-of-character argument. The only real argument for Yura is she spent a lot of time studying other bending techniques. She would be absolutely against doing this.
I actually think Yura might be a good idea. What do you guys
I'm
think?
on the fence, and Han is more obviously suited. Also, in terms of just who the party is going to bring up as likely contenders. Like, Yura as an advisor, sure, fantastic. But I also think Yura will be more effective in untangling the mess that the Fire Nation leadership is.
True, but we also don't. You also necessarily need to have obviously with different avatars, but a standard avatar doesn't need to be the one dealing with that.
I would say no.
Exactly.
Hakan absolutely should be the one who's dealing with Fire Nation leadership, not Yura.
Yeah, I think especially if Hakan ends up being Sun, I think Hakan will do a pretty good job of that.
We'll see.
I really think Kakam would be better as Birthright,
Agreed.
the Birthright one, than the Sun, because
Yeah, because
we can get into that.
Unfortunately, Yura is not valid for Birthright.
I think we just gotta lock Han in as Avatar
Yep.
Blade. then.
All right, everybody,
Yeah, I guess
please vote. Fire for Yura, Cloud for Han, for Rava. Han, Hotaru, Mingwa, Rizik. Nara and Yura, you are the only two who have not voted.
I honestly feel like Yura would not vote on most of these.
What? Sorry, which were Gorilla and Goat again?
They're
Both are Migwa.
Both
We're voting on Rava.
Okay, sorry, I missed that part.
There's a reason they've been ticking up in lockstep.
So what do you think? Okay, Yura's fire, Han is clouds.
I want Dad to be the Avatar.
This is easy.
As I say, it looks like we have a consensus.
Okay. It's not a landslide, but it's close enough. So Han,
That's
you
not a landslide?
I'm one of those votes.
Oh, you voted Yura?
No,
Yura did
Yura's
not.
refusing to vote on this.
Yeah.
No, I meant Nick.
Yes, everyone who voted for Han.
Okay. Okay, so two things about this. First off, you guys will have, between all of you, Mingwa's energy bending, the three spirits who are helping you guys, meaning the two that are in Rizik and Kakan, and Nara being loyalty, you guys can trivially sort this out. So Rava will be fused inside of Han, and Vatu will be fused inside of Mingwa. Two things immediately happen. First off, both of you gain all four elements because Vatu was connected to Rava through Kresh in that final fight. So the elements were shared between them.
Okay.
Yeah. Secondly, you guys did make the correct choice because Paku would not have survived reconnection, and while the spirit is being pulled out of the avatar, this is canon, they're in the avatar state.
Oh,
Even
so
even though he was
dies.
even though he was unconscious, which means had he died, there would be no more Rava, and that would be a problem.
Yeah. Wow. Good call there.
Yay!
Now there's one other detail here which I will go over after the rest of these are assigned.
Come to think of it, does that mean I get energy bending?
You do. Nope, because energy bending was attached when Mingwa
Way later,
connected.
yeah.
So not when
that
they
makes
were
sense.
still connected. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Nope, you guys have the four elements because that's what they shared between them. In any case, next up, you guys said you're going to leave Caden as the moon because he's fine with it.
Yep.
See a reason to remove it.
Yeah. Father Glowworm, who's going to get it? I believe the two candidates.
Sorry, go
Are
first.
the two candidates that are presently present are Kakan and Rizik, unless you guys want to think out of the box. I don't believe anybody else present is capable of taking it because you already are spirits. If you have a yellow dot, you're a spirit.
I really think it should be Rizik takes progress. Kakan.
Our whole family is spirits. Oh my god, I love it. Yay!
That's gonna be really interesting. That's gonna be really interesting, actually, having loyalty, light, and darkness be a family unit.
Yeah.
And possibly lust sometimes.
Well,
You still have lusty knuckles.
Ooh.
that too.
Okay, I mean, again, you guys can pull the half of the spirits out of Rizik and Kakan without any backlash. It's just a question of where are you putting it.
My recommendation would be of the two of us, Kakan, because Kakan can better understand the positives of birthright inheritance and the majority of aspects of Father Glowworm, and for Rizik, he has too much trouble disassociating those from the how they were used to justify atrocities.
I got an idea. I got a thinking outside the box for Father Glowworm.
Oh boy.
How about the cabbage merchant?
What?
Nara's dad.
You know, it could be an option, but I think I would stick to Kakan over.
I think that's the
thought of
crack
it, but-
option where we ask Izzy during wrap up what would have happened if we'd done that.
Yeah, that sounds like a crack fix.
The non-crack option is, honestly, what about Hotaru inheriting fire and earth?
What with the
Fatherhood, though.
Yeah, fatherhood's the problem.
And she literally just committed patricide.
No, she didn't. I killed him.
Okay, she tried
was going
real hard,
to.
though.
I don't. So I'm going to say something. I don't want a spirit. I
That's
don't
fair.
want one. I don't. Both in and out of character, I don't. For what I want to do, I don't think I should have one.
I think
That
that makes a lot of
makes
sense.
Haru, I think, deserves the opportunity to retire peacefully, de-stress,
Oh no!
and
No,
hopefully
I-
see a
I
therapist.
have a much different idea in mind for me that involves lots of stress, but none of it is spirit related.
We'll get
Yeah,
I would
So
support.
here's the question then: how does Kakan feel about taking on Father Glowworm?
I'm fine with either of that. That's fine. Sure.
which one would you prefer, I think, is the question they're asking, Ziggy.
Oh, jeez.
Should we then discuss the other arguments for Sun?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess knowing Kakan, and what he wants the Fire Nation to become, probably the Sun is probably more fitting. Well, I mean, both fatherhood is fitting in the same context, but
Also, birthright.
yeah, and also birthright.
I like fatherhood too because of what I want to do post game.
Sure. Okay. I'll go with I'll stick with father.
Okay.
Freeze up Rizik then.
Yeah, and
I
I would argue for Gera for Soul because while she will claim that she doesn't think she'll argue otherwise. She's the one that understands the most paths of firebending, the most about what fire is, not just as a tool to harm, but also a tool to heal and help others, and knows both the destructive and the more constructive elements to it.
Exactly.
I also don't know who else would be a more suitable candidate at this point. I really can't think of anything better.
she would mostly argue the sun could just go back to being the sun.
He cannot.
Don't think we can at the
I was
moment.
gonna say,
He
they
can't-
can't.
No, he's on the list of people that was forcibly turned mortal and shunted into someone. So he has
Didn't
to go.
realize that. Sorry.
He has to go somewhere.
Yeah, all these spirits have to go somewhere except for Twee getting to hang out with Kaden.
Well, Twee is already somewhere.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah, Twee's already somewhere, and Krieger is still somewhat in debate.
I think Krieger should go to Rizik. Rizik's definitely got the mindset of progress and can
Exactly, and I'm not.
correctly.
Given what this version of Krieger has already done, but we're jumping ahead.
Okay, so Father Glowworm is going to Kakan.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, I guess, locked in at this point.
I was going to start voting with the nuclear symbol, but that apparently is a nitro-only emoji.
Really?
Well, that's garbage.
Let's see.
Or
still
it's
don't
telling
wanna-
me it would only be available with nitro when I try searching reactor.
Here you go.
Hey.
Thank you.
You have Nitro?
No, but I have a different server that gave that symbol.
Hey.
Okay. Okay, and Krieger, the Spirit of Progress, is going to Wrench.
So I think the big one then is... Yeah, where does Spirit of the Ocean go?
I think my first thought would be Arashi. My out there thought would be Thomas.
Yugoda. Give it to Yugoda,
Who?
Yugoda?
the chief healer.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah, let's do that.
Am I forgetting this character?
She was the one who was
We
introduced.
only
There were
briefly met
so
her.
many characters.
I was gonna say, yours original plan was to fall on the sort of give up fire, try and heal the ocean. This does not seem like it's going.
You gotta make the most sense, yeah.
I don't remember this character.
So she
We
was.
met her
Not
very
entirely sure
briefly.
I'm not sure we even saw her on camera. She was just mentioned by Katara as I'm stuck only learning healing.
So on camera, she in the TV series, she's the one who gave Katara the lesson with the dummy in the Northern Water Tribe episode when Katara wasn't allowed to learn waterbending. In this game,
Remember that name?
because
I
this
read
game we
fan
did met her.
fiction.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
remember it entirely from fanfic.
Yeah, because Wiki. Also, she's the one who told you guys the layout of the Northern Water Tribe after Chief Skiri, told everybody to put the spears down. He said she'd give you the briefing and told you.
Plus,
also.
out of character, it's a really nice middle finger to, the patriarchy of the Northern Water Tribe.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, if she's okay with it, I'm good with that.
Yugoda, the healer, gets La the Ocean Spirit. Okay. Okay. Twee the Moon is fine. Paku, Rava, Spirit of Light, you're fine with. Twee's staying as is.
Yeah, Krieger and Soul are the ones we haven't dealt with officially.
I believe Krieger, everybody is just saying Rizik.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Yura is just the best candidate for Sun at this
Oh,
point.
hands down. Mingwa will be trying really hard to convince her of that.
Okay.
Same.
I mean, Yuri.
If you're the Sun, the Fire Nation kinda has to listen to you, because now you're literally the avatar of what, powers they're bending.
Listen to me, I'm your god now.
You wanted
And they shouldn't.
I mean, Yura, if you don't want this, you need a better candidate.
No, Gira, this is your chance. You wanted to restore the Fire Nation to what it could be in a good way.
This lets you redefine fire.
From the new Sun Emperor.
And you can also let Kakan lead and help shape the Fire Nation the way it should be.
No! Iron Fist, Sun Emperor!
Or again, just focus on
Phoenix King.
focus on
Bad
how
guy.
again, don't even work on leadership, just focus on how it's taught and how it's thought of.
I actually, out of character, have a different idea for who should actually lead the Fire Nation.
Yours opinion is, if it's what's going to keep it alive, I will take this power until I can train a suitable replacement.
I don't think anyone who's an avatar should be a leader.
Agreed.
Though Yura's entire plan is if she has to take the sun, she's going to go to a tiny island and train a suitable replacement for being the sun.
That's very fair.
Side note, which is why I've left myself without a spirit.
Yep.
You're becoming very lonely over there.
Wataru!
Yep.
As I said, I had that silly idea a while back.
I think it's got to be the case.
I mean,
Yes.
it's an option, but I will admit I'm slightly worried about your anger.
Yep.
This is me trying to make amends. But we can talk about that after we figured out hosts.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might be done with hosts now.
Yeah, hosts are done.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't
Like
know if
the only other person though I can think of is Yara's niece, because hey, she was married right before he died, so
I mean,
You're not wrong, but also, good God, puppet government much.
Yeah,
and
that's
yeah, she does.
Alright.
I don't think from the 5 minutes we've talked to her, she
Although I'm
expressed an
just
ability
saying,
that
Hotaru
she would
needs a
be able
wife.
to strongly lead.
Alright,
Hey,
I want
we
the spirit
Mordor's
family
able to
over on the
use
one side, so Uncle Rizek and Uncle Khan, come join the spirit family.
everyone's a spirit person but me.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna be working to help this world, thanks. But yeah.
So,
Um,
fine, I'll go with the avatars.
I mean, yeah. But like, I'm not sure I'd bring it up in character, but out of character, I think Hotaru should become the Fire Lord.
so no. Even in character, if this comes up, that's
Oh well, yeah. I'm
want
all
to
on
have a
board for that.
conversation with Hotaru first about the lava and the anger.
Yeah, I think there is probably some time that Hotaru needs to take aside from this long journey and quest before she steps up and rules, because
Are there like therapists in the Fire Nation? Can we invent that?
Yes, we need to invent that.
Well,
Sokka.
Are we back in roleplay time? Or
Yeah,
are we...
yeah, you are.
yeah, I think we're.
Okay. Well, I guess all the spirits are put in all the people. Because in character, I don't think Hotaru would initially think of this idea.
Great, because
I'm so happy with my superpower family.
First things is after Ko comes, Ira's gonna go to Joe and just ask, "What did Ko take?"
The thing I love the most.
I'm sorry.
It's
Right.
no more than I deserve.
It's what you should have been doing rather than all of this.
Well, I didn't have a choice, and now I never will. I guess I need to figure out something else. I mean,
You still have choices.
Did Sakan die?
He was killed.
Oh
yeah.
no, Ira killed Sekhem as soon as the sun was out.
I mean, would any of us have had the opportunity to stop that?
Would any of us have tried?
I mean, I specifically don't want Yara. I don't want Yara or Hotaru to be the one to kill him.
You can stop it.
It
Yeah.
cannot be affected by reactions.
Nick, that's not how double tapping works.
Boom, boom.
Usually, unless someone actively interfered, Ira would have done that because mostly she knew Hotaru would have done.
Nick, I'll interfere.
Yeah, I would also
Ooh, I
interfere
like
because
that.
I'm going to interfere.
I love the idea of Hotaru interfering.
I'll stop you. I want to talk to him. He doesn't have the spirit anymore. I need to speak to him before anything else happens.
Hotaru, you shouldn't be the one to do it.
I didn't say that I was going to do anything. I just need to talk to him. I don't want to become like him. And if I need that, I need some closure first.
Going to look very seriously at Hotaru, probably actually one of the first times that Ira's really looked at Hotaru as an adult.
And Hotaru just stares straight back very seriously. No hate. Like,
Then,
no boiling, raging anger. A hatred, yes, but a controlled one.
then what was that back there during the wedding?
I lost it. When he killed the prince, it was like seeing my mom die again.
Timeline clarification, was that before or after Hotaru killed the waterbenders?
That was after.
After.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I finally embraced it, and I thought it would make me feel... I thought it would bring me closure. But it didn't. And even before Ko showed up, it didn't. I can't. I already lost something important. I can't lose more of myself. But I need to talk to him first. I need to know. At least. I don't know what I need to know. I just need to speak to him.
Okay. If it looks like you're going to lose it, I'm going to end him before you have the chance to.
And I nod.
Mingwall just moves behind Hotaru and puts a hand on her shoulder of support.
I just nod, like...
Ira's going to be standing off to the side, ready if it looks like Hotaru is going to attack you and second before Hotaru had the chance to make a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, he will wake up. He will wake up, very groggily and slowly, if uninterrupted.
Yeah.
He's still not healthy, but he's at least enough to regain consciousness.
I'm just gonna sit down across from him. Hi, Dad.
You.
Yeah, me.
You lost the right to call me that a long time ago.
Did you ever see me as a daughter?
When you were my proud Fire Nation daughter, I did. So disappointing.
So just because I wasn't exactly what you wanted, I was just immediately became a weapon?
It's because you weren't what I wanted, and because you started asking questions like that. I only wish I knew that your mother was poisoning your mind sooner.
Did you ever love her?
I loved spending time with her. But I was promised she would give me a strong bender that would change the course of history.
No. He wasn't wrong.
This isn't the world I wanted. Looking around, seeing that you guys have all effectively taken on spirits.
It's a better world than the one you would have made. You know your son's dead, right?
He's just going to look at you. Disappointment after disappointment, that's all you bring me.
I just look at him. Do you even feel sorrow or regret for him being gone? He loved you. Even when I threw every truth and anger I had at him, he still defended you.
And he has every right to do so. I'm his father. And he couldn't even play his part. Give us an easy claim to the throne.
Is that all you ever saw him as? Is that all we are, our tools for you?
That's all I needed him to be.
Kids aren't.
Yikes.
Is that anything everyone ever is for you? Are we all just tools?
You're either useful or you're not. And you, former daughter, outlived your usefulness a long time ago.
I just look at you and I was consumed with so much rage and anger over you for forever, for so long. I watched you kill Mom in front of me. I watched you almost burn the world down and twist it. Everything you let Kresh do to me. But I think I still hate you. I don't think I ever won't hate you, but I think I pity you.
Don't you ever feel pity. It's a useless emotion. Anger is what will drive you forward to greatness. If you learn nothing else, learn that from me.
The very fact you say it is why I pity you. You don't have anything, do you? Just ambition. Of nothing.
If a person has no ambition, they're better off dead.
And I just look at him like, I think in a way I do feel sorry for you. I hope you find some peace with your situation. Bye, Father. I hope we don't meet again. And I'm gonna just turn and walk away.
So everybody else who's not Hotaru sees him readying a stance, getting up, ready to attack Hotaru with a fireball. As she turns.
Ringwell's just gonna go over and just kind of push him down to the floor.
I was gonna say, could I use my newly found sun powers to just take that away?
Ooh.
You can't.
I can energy bend, though.
Yes, you can.
I don't think you firebend anymore, sir. I think fuck you very much.
Ooh.
You can't. You've shown you can't use these responsibly. You're in timeout for the next, forever.
It's not bad.
Okay.
I mean, someone else might still end him, but, like, no more firebending for you. Fuck you.
He's a defenseless man at 0 HP.
Kill him!
No, this is punishment enough.
Mingwell's just gonna kind of let him up and raise an eyebrow, like, yeah? What now, bub?
The one thing he takes pride in most is gone. This is the existence he deserves.
I
People
don't
still
think
listen
that's-
to him, though.
I don't think that's actually true, but it's a suitable punishment.
Alright.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
So
I'm not even gonna look back at him.
alright.
Mingwell's just going to kind of look around the rest of the party and very obviously, like, mime punching Sakam, like, are we doing this, or...
Death to you, Sakam.
I'm going to walk over to him, tap him on the shoulder, and he's going to fall down. He's not dead yet, but...
You're just knocking him out. Okay.
Hotaru,
Yeah.
this is not kind, but it might be good. There is currently a void of power in the Fire Nation. You actually have your anger under control. You could step into that and do some actual good.
I just kind of look at you all. Are you sure you'd trust me to do that?
You would be better than any of the other candidates, and the man who I would choose for it is currently immortal, which has other problems, at least presumably. I'm not quite sure how this works yet.
Mingwell's just gonna kind of shrug and say, you're a far better person than your father could ever dream of being, and you've seen firsthand all the pitfalls of any of this behavior.
Think about it for a sec. Okay. But on one condition. And I turn to Kakan. You help me.
Kakan will blink, and then he'll put a fist to his palm, and he'll bow low.
You know better than anyone, and I shake my head and go like, no. You know better than anyone what it means to be a Fire Nation citizen. What it really means to be a Fire Nation citizen. On the ground, what it should be. I just want that person to help guide me. I've lived my life as a military weapon, as a dreamer of the Earth Kingdom, and a Fire Nation citizen that never fit in. Maybe that'll help me. Maybe I'll be able to bring a lot of perspectives to it, but I at least need the perspective of what the Fire Nation should be at its best to help guide me. You help me, I'll do it.
It would be a privilege and an honor.
I sigh. Okay. I'll do it.
I feel like that should have been, that was really anticlimactic. So like, woo! New Lord, yay!
I mean, there will be all the celebrations later, but
Yeah. I mean, Izzy can narrate all that afterwards.
Yeah.
but this being a quiet decision feels fitting.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm never quiet. So woo!
So
Fair.
I am thinking this is the point where I'm going to call this session to a close.
And we'll do epilogue next week or something.
Yeah, it should be a short epilogue. It'll be any questions you guys have, same what we did with Pokemon. Any questions? I do have a couple of questions I'm going to be asking you tonight that I would like you to ruminate on and think about and bring next week during the epilogue. There is one thing I would like to let you guys know that you can think about, because obviously your end games from this point forward are going to be your own. So please think about what that means. There is one thing I do need to tell you all, though. So, with the decisions you have made here, with the friends and allies you have made across the nations, and especially since most of you are now avatars. You have the avatar of darkness, the avatar of light, the two progenitors. You have the avatar of fatherhood, the avatar of progress, the avatar of the ocean, and the avatar of the sun. First and foremost, all of you will be able to use your powers to... Oh, and Nara is the spirit of loyalty, which is different from being an avatar.
Thank you. I felt kind of left out.
Yeah, and Hotaru is going to become Fire Lord. Between the seven of you, you will be able to shape the world towards a better direction. It has been at war for far too long, but with the seven of you at the helm, you will be able to rebuild the damage. The air nomads will begin to thrive again. Peace will be restored. The balance has been saved. There is one thing that you all need to understand, though, and this is over the course of your lifetime of fixing the world, making it a better place. You have introduced 6 new avatars and the original avatar back into the world, 2 of which have access to the full cycle of the elements. Caden, Han, Kakan, Rizik, Yagoda, and Yira. And Han. You all are avatars in exactly what that means. When you die, either from old age or battle, as long as you are not fully infused with the power of your spirit, aka the avatar state, your spirit will be reborn. And there will be new avatar states. You will be considered past lives, not only able to communicate with the new spirits, but also on another plane of existence be able to commune with each other. Now, the person I left out of this is Minghua.
Yep.
And unfortunately, because there is now an avatar of darkness, as well as an avatar of light, whichever of you is stronger is going to influence the rest of the avatar cycle. So long as the avatar of light is the primary cycle, whenever one of you passes on, the cycle will be reborn. And a new person will become the avatar and have access to their past lives. If the avatar of darkness, aka Minghua, ever becomes more powerful, you will switch into the nature that is Vatu. Because the being of light reincarnates. The being of darkness persists unendingly. Minghua, you are effectively immortal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And Nara...
I can be Nara's nanny forever.
Yay! I'm never gonna be alone again!
And Nara, because you are also a spirit, unless you choose to give up that and lead a mortal life, as Bazu did for you, you too will persist forever. Because you are not an avatar.
Mingwall, I'm so excited! We're gonna be best friends forever!
Yay!
Yay!
Now, with that, I want you to think, because you guys each have this one lifetime to make the world a better place. So next week, one thing I would...
Except for me and Mingwa.
Yeah. I would like you guys to think about what you want to spend this one lifetime. And Nara and Mingwa, what do you want to spend your lifetime with your friends, with the rest of the party, doing?
I want to see every inch of everywhere once they all die.
The other thing of note, guys, I've got 5 questions for you. I would like you to think about. These are general game questions.
You want those answers now?
No, these are things for you guys to think about, and we'll go over at the epilogue.
Okay.
Question, like, don't put them in the question chat. If you want to type them privately to me, we'll go over them all next week. But these, I think, think about them.
Would you mind pinging that a couple times throughout the week, just to make sure we're actually thinking about it? Because otherwise I will forget.
I will happily do so. I just want it to be mentioned privately, just so, unlike last time, if one person says, oh, I liked X, I don't want everybody to say, oh yeah, I also liked X, and that becomes the only answer.
Very fair.
So yeah, in thoughts, what did you think I did well? Something I could improve on? Was combat fun? Should it have been easier or more difficult? What was your favorite moment/session in the entirety of the game? And what was your least favorite moment/session in the game? Think about those. We'll talk about it next week. Also, if you guys have any questions about game, as always, we will go over it, and you can ask me anything. I'm an open book at this point because you guys hit endgame, and I think you came out with a pretty good ending.
Yay! We did the thing!
Does anybody have any questions or comments?
I mean, did you think this session would turn out like this?
Yes and no. I was expecting you guys to beat Crash. I was expecting him to be difficult, and it turns out I hit that right on the money.
Yes, you did.
You were all on your last legs, and 2 of you were down, which is kind of what I wanted for a final boss. As far as I knew you guys were going to have to do the decisions as to what spirits went where. NPCs were viable options, but you guys decided to choose yourselves, and that's perfectly fine. That makes for an interesting story, an interesting end game, and quite frankly, an interesting epilogue.
Were there any other choices we made that really surprised you?
We'll go over that next week. Because
Fair enough.
I literally have a multi-page document of shit that you guys surprised me with that I wrote after each session in a feverish haze of crap, why did they do this?
Is any of it as bad as when I pantsed the CEO in Pokemon?
Sometimes it was.
Oh no!
But again, we'll go over that next week. So
I look forward to it.
Again, I guess that's it. I hope you all had a good night, and I guess we'll say goodbye to the recording for the last time during game time, and next week it'll be post-game. So say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.